Welcome back to Souls and Swords. This is session number 14, entitled The Demon Wall. Last session, the group began its slow descent, or ascent, or I don't think up and down matter anymore, into the pyramid. They found the old liches and the old master of the pyramids lair within the pyramid on the second level. And in that space, they learned a little bit more about the nature of the pyramid. Then they split up a bit. Sam remained in the library studying. You may have noticed I hadn't sent you any notices or anything on the side. The main reason for that is you haven't been able to get much besides what you learned at the end of last session before you left.
Okay.
It's really just kind of a catalog of everyone who's entered the place, not so much a reservoir of real knowledge. And that said, you very quickly learned that this was going to be the case and started to descend down to where they said they were going. You arrived on the scene very shortly after the conflict concluded. Proxcar is the only one that seems to be standing on your side of the room. You notice that the zombies inside of the pit that were writhing and kind of dully moving before in the last venture that you had into this place, and were a little bit more lively during the combat of last session, they have all but stopped moving and are basically just kind of laying in piles inside of the area beneath. And they seem to have, I don't remember how I described the thing dying.
Varak cut off its arm.
Yeah, and it didn't like disappear or anything. It just kind of. Oh yeah, no, it definitely, yeah, it started into ooze. Right.
Also, John,
Huh?
when you get a chance, I do not have a light source from me, so like the entire room past like this point is just black.
Okay.
And when I move, it doesn't lighten at all. Just when you get to it.
Should be fixed. But that said,
Cool.
I leave it to you. Gilbert is kind of just sitting off to the side, quietly, which is definitely a change of pace. His Esper is standing behind him. And Vrak is kind of cleaning off his sword, just kind of sitting down on one of the steps. Yeah.
Has anyone checked out the markings at the corner of the room here?
The soul portal?
Oh, that's the soul portal. Okay. Never mind. I'm not going to get too close. I get behind this table back here.
Especially because it's red. You'll probably end up in hell.
Sure.
Baby.
The table has more notes, and they look very similar to a lot of notes you've seen Sam kind of shuffling through when he is apparently invested in the soul portal. And Sam, as you're kind of approaching Broxcar from behind, you notice that he alone, not even his Esper, is the only one who hasn't crossed the chasm.
I gather the notes first to bring back to Sam.
Okay.
So what happened in here?
Oh, you know, demon stuff. There's a whole wall of zombies surrounding that platform over there. They're on. They've lost their livelihood. Their liveliness.
Yeah, I mean this is like that room that we were in last time we were here, right? When we found those. Did we find the two scrolls in here, or did we just try to put them in the thing?
You found one
Can't
in
remember.
here. It was in the box, and the box behind is
Right.
closed. I don't. No, you did open it last session, if I remember correctly. Yes. And inside was the head of. Ooh, man, it's been a couple weeks. I'm sorry. Do you remember if you opened the chest on the backside or no?
I don't know if we did. I thought the head itself was in the maw of
Oh, it was
the...
inside of the maw of the creature. That's right. The chest hadn't been opened. The one inside.
Yeah,
of the
I'm glad you.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'm glad you're here to make sense of this, so we don't blow ourselves up or anything.
I'm just trying to make sure that, because it was a week skip, I want to make sure everyone's
Same.
notes are up to par. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant me. Sorry, Jim.
So we haven't opened the box. Can I see the box from where I'm at?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I move over towards where Brox is.
Yeah, it's the one that had the tiefling's head in it when you popped it last time. And the head that was inside of the maw of the creature is the tiefling's head.
Right.
Just
so we
checking.
haven't tried to open the box this time, though.
Correct.
Has anyone checked the box for traps, just in case?
No, I could do that.
Yeah. Might as well take a look and then see if opening it, if there's anything inside.
Go ahead and make just a straight intelligence check, Ren.
Oh, I can't do an investigation check.
Not needed.
Sure. 17.
You remember the last time that this thing was opened, it sucked some sort of essence out of Valette. The last time it was opened, and inside there was a tiefling head. But the chest, as it goes, was not locked or trapped. And looking at it, it appears to be the same state.
So I would remind the group of that, especially Valette, and I guess also Sam.
Feel free to open it then, Ren. I'm gonna take these notes over to Sam.
Oh no, I'm not going to open it. Why would I do that for?
Sam, it appears if you want to open it, it's not trapped, and you'll have to open it yourself.
Cowards!
Well, I remind everybody what happened last time it was open.
So, is there a way to get over to the box from where I'm at?
So the zombies in their current state, kind of depressed and pressed against each other, and not moving, they're about 2 feet down from the step ledge. So if you step down into the bodies, you could walk across the corpses. It would be, a little treacherous, but it should be passable.
Valette heads to the edge to help Sam up if he does choose to cross.
Let me take a look at my spell sheet. Yeah, I don't really have anything right now that would be terribly useful, unless I feel like blowing a 4th level spell. So yeah, sure, I'll try to, excuse me, cross over the corpses.
Besides a couple times where the bodies kind of seem to depress in, kind of slick against other bodies, kind of cause like a slight jump or jolt in your step, you're able to walk across the bodies. Every so often you can hear kind of sound as you think bodies, like ligaments and such inside, are kind of shifting and kind of clicking in place. But you make it across, fair enough. You step to Valette, who kind of reaches out, grabs your hand, pulls you up onto the dais of the portal.
Cool. And then I'm going to probably take like 10 minutes and cast Detect Magic, and
Okay.
so if people want to do things in the interim.
Okay.
Well, I have something I'd like you to do. So on Shadow's body, there were several items, and I'd like you to try to identify a couple of them if you could.
As I said, I'm ritual casting Detect Magic. That
So-
will take 10 minutes.
Can you do it after that?
I mean, I can, but I want to take a look at the box first and see if it's magic.
Okay, then how about after that?
I suppose.
How many items can you identify with one casting?
1.
So if you have multiple items, that means we're going to be here for roughly an hour.
I
once
would
again.
ask for you do one item.
Okay, well, give me like 25 minutes, and I'll tell you what it is.
Valette
That's
walks over to
that's
Shadow
perfect.
and say, Shadow, now that you're dead and all, would you mind just telling us what those items do?
Huh? Kind of looks over to you. What?
The items that your former pupil found on your corpse. Would you mind letting us know as to what effect they have and things they accomplish?
Gosh, that sounds too easy, doesn't it? Gilbert kind of gives him a look. Come on. Shadow goes, fine. The claw's wound wounding claws. The armor, it's the reason I was able to block your divine attacks. The ring lets me walk on water. The cape lets me teleport short distances, as you saw. And the boots let me fly.
Very nice.
So helpful.
Sure. Gilbert kind of shrugs. No problem. You're one of
You're the
Kurgatzo's
best,
heroes,
Gilbert.
and he's one now too. Sounds like something
Oh, jeez.
fucking Kevin would say.
Oh man.
You see Brack kind of step past Sam as they kind of pass each other, and Sam starts to walk up and start casting and having that conversation. He dives into the bodies and starts kind of pulling them up and kind of moving them, and looks over at Brock and says, "Didn't you throw a potion? I'm gonna see if I can't try and get it."
Yeah, it's somewhere in there.
And he just
Good
starts
luck, buddy.
taking the 10 minutes digging in bodies. After like 3 feet of digging, kind of moving the bodies aside, you see him kind of go, oh, fuck. It smells really bad. keeps going. After the 10 minutes, your eyes change vision and you start to see in sight with detect magic. But I thought the mask gave you true sight, didn't it? You're muted.
I'm trying to remember if it does give me true sight.
Yeah.
I'd have to go back.
120 dark
You're
vision
right.
and true sight 30 feet. I think is what the
Okay,
black
that makes
mask.
it simpler. Then I won't have to cast.
Well, you cast detect
Detect
magic
magic.
just to make sure you can do it from a distance greater than 30 feet, and also inspect
That's
the rest of the room. That's fine since it's already been narrated that way. As your eyes,
That works.
The eyes of the mask glow even brighter. You start to see out. It looks like there are a bunch of blades of grass coming up from the bodies within. As you're kind of looking to it more precisely, it looks like there's a black blade of kind of like grass-like matter, of magical matter, kind of rising up from each of the mouths of each of the bodies. It's kind of a weird sight to look at, but as you cast that detect magic, you can see it kind of flatten out around you, and it looks like you're surrounded by like these rising whips or tendrils of black energy. You also note that the soul portal is absolutely brilliant. It is not only brilliant on its patterning, it seems to be glowing straight up all the way to the ceiling and probably beyond. And you feel like it also it kind of like is embedded in the earth, the stone that it's set upon. The two pools to the side of the soul portal glow. The magical auras that are present here, the only one that you're noticing that seems to have a distinctive one is the blades of grass appear to be necrotic. But the pools and the glyph, there's a kind of a top sense of conjuration, this like layered stack of cake beneath it that seems to be like every magic, and mostly just surrounded in white. The treasure chest doesn't seem to have a glow of its own, but something inside of it seems to be kind of pulsing with magic. And normally you wouldn't be able to see that through a barrier 1 inch thick, wood or metal. But for some reason it seems to be kind of oozing out. Like, I'm trying to think, Poltergeist I think is the movie where the light kind of comes out from underneath the stairs. Or am I thinking of a different... Poltergeist is the one with the TV. What was the one where the light kind of... Basically that eerie beaming outside of the cracks of the chest.
Yeah, I've got an idea of what you mean.
Horror movie mode, yeah.
Yeah. Right, so... Seems like there's something weird and creepy going on there.
What do you mean, Sam?
Well, just... it's glowing. Probably not a good sign. Something inside of it, I don't know what it is. Well, it might not be a bad sign, actually. I don't know. It'd depend on what would happen if we opened it. If it was bad or not.
By the way, I found these notes on the table. Here, I'll put them down again for you.
So John, I'm going to take another 10 minutes.
Okay. You're casting Unseen Servant?
Unseen servant.
Okay. As you start to begin the casting of that, you hear a "Oh, fuck!" and you see Brack's head kind of pop out of the bodies and look over at Broxgar. Ah, it didn't make it, but I found this, and he starts pulling up the ladder from before, or the bridge from before.
Oh, nice.
Let's see if I can get this set up for you.
Yeah. If you could toss it over here, I'll help you.
All right. He kind of gets it to kind of pull up and out, and then kind of pulls it up and kind of feeds it to you out that way. And the two of you together make sure to set the bridge.
Well done.
Yeah.
Bum-ba-da. Bum-ba-da-da-da.
Awkward silence.
All right. And so once he kind of helps that happen, Brack kind of just goes back to sitting down. Anybody have anything to do while Sam continues the casting of Unseen Servant?
I think Vlet's just there to be as helpful as possible.
Based on the descriptions of the items in question, the wounding claws are treated as daggers. Can be worn on each hand. They're a paired set. However, they are effectively replacements for natural weapons. So if you wear the wounding claws, you have a claw attack that you can use as a natural attack, and they have the wounding property, which is something you can find in the Dungeon Master's Guide. His armor gives you immunity to radiant damage. It's a suit of leather armor that grants that.
Do you know if that requires attunement?
It does. The
Okay.
ring is a ring of water walking.
Right.
Cape is a cape of the Montebac.
Mhm.
And the boots are winged boots.
Yeah, I kind of want the ring and the boots. The ring does not require attunement.
You don't really need the ring if you can fly.
That's very true. I don't really need the ring if I can fly. So if anybody wants the
Yeah, sure. Love it. I'd love it.
the ring,
Oh,
I-
no.
the cloak,
Yes.
I don't really have much need for the claws at the moment, but maybe I'll just, unless somebody wants those, I'll just. Would Sam want those?
Sam's all.
Melee
Do they
attacks.
require it? Do they? Yeah. I mean, like, the only time I'm going to melee attack is if I'm basically already dead.
So the wounding claws are effectively a sword of wounding, but instead of being a sword, they are the claws, and so they do require attunement.
Okay.
Can
I'm max attuned. Joe, you need anything?
No, I don't want that ring. I was gonna mess around with the blaze. I want to turn it into the bow / scimitars.
Okay.
I have no arrows, so I need arrows to shoot with that thing.
Correct.
Alright. Ren, do you have any extra arrows? Maybe a set of 20 that I could.
I'm sure I have extra arrows. I really haven't been using the short bow very much.
Right on. What are the? I just want to take like some practice shots at some zombies. Then, what are the stats on that thing?
So it is a long bow, while you're wielding it, and it grants +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls. And it's pretty baseline. Besides that, hold on, let me get you the card.
And what is the name of it one more time?
Wind and Wave.
Wind and Wade.
Wind and Wave.
Okay.
Wendy's wave.
real quick, would Brox actually want the Cape of the Mount back if he's not currently wearing a cloak? Because then he could Dimension Door out of trouble.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Uh,
Do you
I
want
mean,
the ring, Valette?
Yeah, I'll take the ring, I guess.
Okay.
And the cape doesn't require attunement, it looks like, either.
I don't
And
think
have,
it does, no.
Yeah, and I have a Cloak of Resistance, so I wouldn't want to swap out.
sure.
Right.
I shall take it.
Alright, I'm now wearing a fancy ring.
Nice. You're so good you walk on water.
I have 2 fancy rings. One of them, I hope I never say the wrong words while wearing it.
You know you wanna.
You're just standing there. Oh man, I wish I could walk on water. Oh dang it!
Sorry for the dead air there.
We understand if you're.
You should have the card now.
Sweet.
So then the claws and the armor, I would just want to stow for later.
Yeah. And let's see. Yeah, that's all it does. I don't think it's on that card specifically because I didn't update the card fully, but it should also add that bonus to damage to spell damage rolls as well. But you don't do spells, so.
Fair enough.
I guess I don't need to update it, it's fine.
So, with Brox being over here, do we now see him holding a bow and arrow?
So he literally, like, manifests it, and he's now holding a strange-looking bow. He asked for arrows. He came over and asked for those. I'll go ahead and just have it listed for all so you can see it. This is what it looks like.
Wow, that looks really cool.
Nice.
And if he's toying around with it, you'll note that he can break it in half at the handle and wield it as 2 swords. And then snap it back.
You're
together.
Hawkeye now. You're like Hawkeye.
It seems that
It's pretty cool.
the string, whenever he snaps it apart, snaps into one of them, and then he's bladed, and then snaps them together, and it automatically puts the string back. Once you start toying with it and kind of pulling arrows, shooting them into the zombie heads, and then wrenching them out of the heads, you see Kelgar kind of like cross his arms and kind of look at you, and he's like, "Fucking elven bow."
Huh? I'm just playing with my options here.
I won't
I got
lie.
quite a few.
Yeah, elves are, but that weapon is efficient.
I'd probably prefer the blaze hatchet still up close, but yeah, from afar, but it'll do some work.
Weapons are weapons, as long as they get the job done. Okay.
I shoot Calvin. No, I
it
don't
goes,
shoot
It
Calvin.
goes through him, and then it hits Valette. I don't know. It hits the wall.
Oh no, not again!
Why are you trying to kill me? You cast your ritual spell, Sam.
All right. So, I'm just going to say, just to hedge bets, let's go to the other side of the bridge, far away as like I can go and still cast this thing.
Okay. And then you send it over and open up the chest.
Yep.
It opens,
Open up the box.
and inside there's a head. Nothing happens on its opening.
I just very cautiously walk over towards the box.
Okay. You kind of start looking in. It's definitely looking kind of strange. It kind of looks like there's like a small cone of some sort. You can only kind of see the top half of the orb. It looks like there's like a black cone kind of inside of it. Do you have the servant pull it out?
Yeah.
It's a Kenku's head inside of the orb.
Well, found one of the heads, guys.
So that's
Nice.
two of the three we needed.
So we need Kenku, Elf, and Blue Dragonborn. I think this is only the first one that we found, right?
I thought the Dragonborn was in the maw of the insect thing.
No, tiefling inside of that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was another head.
One that we previously had, potentially.
Hmm. So it is. Yeah, this is one of them. We need two more.
Do we remember where we got the other two heads last time? We can probably find it there in those locations.
This is Relinor Keela? Is that right?
No, the Kenku? No. Musei Kaze.
Masai or Naf? Musa Kaze? Okay, I got them.
Boop, boop, boo. Okay, so you have the orb in the Unseen Servant's hand. Passes it over to you, I assume?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. It's about the size of a bowling ball, weighs about 5 pounds, 6 pounds. Glass in the interior appears to be a Kenku's head.
You pick it up, your soul gets sucked out. It's great.
Nah,
Would try again.
nah, it's not that at all. Alright.
So we need to bring that and the other two back to the curator. Is that right? I'm asking the party. Oh, to Jubal?
Jubei Dragon, yeah.
Yeah.
Jubal.
Okay.
So, excuse me. Do you guys think if we get 100 heads, we'll get a prize or something? You know, beyond what Jubal will give us.
Mm-hmm. Redeem them like, like when you play skee ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're saying I'll get a paper Chinese finger trap that will just end up getting ripped and I'll hate.
Yeah.
Seems worth it.
Okay.
Right.
Valette, are you moving towards the door?
Assuming that we're leaving, yes, Valette would be like, well, let's head out and keep looking.
Okay. When you make it to the
Valette
door
heads to the door.
and kind of look beyond it, Pockets is just kind of standing there in the rune room. But what you notice is that the pillars beyond that were kind of sheathed in lightning at the first entrance point, they appear to have created a web of lightning in between the two. And it's completely like, it's like a wall of lightning, more so than a web. You don't really seem to be able to see beyond it, and you are pretty certain it is blocking your ability to exit this place.
Well, guys, we did something. Can't get out now.
So there has to be a way out this way.
Or
Is
we need
it-
to put something back. Maybe we need to put the tiefling's head in the chest.
Ooh, that's interesting. Why don't we do that?
It's worth a shot.
And Sam, don't forget those notes. They might give you additional insight into the soul portal. It looked like
Okay.
something you were researching before.
Just at a quick glance, John, does it look like there's anything
Yeah,
new in there?
it explains a lot of the nature of this soul portal. You're not going to be able to reach down and kind of change the glyph on the stone. This is apparently a very permanent structure, and you aren't going to be able to manually alter how to go. The way that this soul portal is changed compared to the soul portal inside of the tower is you need to have heads, and the heads need to be
Right.
placed in the bowls.
Oh yeah, I remember. I've got the chart of how the heads work still.
There are obviously some more heads that are going to be of importance, but yeah.
Yeah. All right, and also you said we need what? The tiefling, the Kenku, and the blue dragon.
No, it's an elf, a Kenku, and a blue dragon born.
Alpha Kenku and a blue dragon. Gotcha. Born.
Yep. Okay. You put the head back in the box to see if it'll do anything with the electrical field. It does nothing.
Okay. Can we just look again past the portal at the statue?
Sure.
What do we see?
You see on the other side of the statue? Or just the statue itself?
No, the statue itself. I don't see anything beyond it.
Oh.
Is there a wall behind it?
No. Like directly behind it? No, but like 20 feet behind it? Yeah.
Okay. And can you tell us more about the statue? You might have described it before.
Sure. It's very, very iconically a Baylor. Or
Okay.
like a Baylor, the greatest of the demon, besides the princes.
All it's making me think of hallway with a demon statue at the end. Run for your life.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what would you like to do?
So it seems like we need to find a way out on this side of this map, right? We can't go out the.
Well, I mean, you haven't tried a lot of things, but based on what you see, there's definitely a field of lightning that is blocking you from continuing.
I also mentioned this the side room with this other kind of like eagle statue in it.
Okay, well let's go check that out then.
And you've been in these.
I could go in a port.
You've been in these two rooms before. The side cauldrons inside of the eagle room were the more important parts. They had some heads in them. If you remember the last time you were here. But there's nothing on the altar, and there's still blood in the cauldrons.
As a quick question, if I say did something like ask Gilbert if he could try to dispel magic on the lightning, could he just try that?
Yeah.
Cool. Gilbert, try to dispel magic.
He casts
I
dispel
think you have
magic,
it.
and it does nothing.
Okay, that's
I'll
what I
get
thought. Just
rid of
wanted
a
to-
third level spell for him. Hold on.
Are these runes in this area? By the
They were runes that blocked you from passing through. You recall.
Yeah, they were. We basically had like a puzzle to figure out how to shut ones off and turn other ones on.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay, do we know if they're still in effect?
Well, he didn't have a third level spell to cast.
Oh,
Yeah, all of his higher level spells have been utilized, it looks like.
So we got a freebie.
okay. I mean, I didn't think it was going to work. It's just one of those on the off chance.
Yeah, you got a freebie. But yeah, he is pretty low on spell slots. He would inform
Good to
you.
know.
And what is this right here by the entrance to the door?
What's that?
Right by Biako.
Oh, statues.
Some more statues.
Yep.
So,
Before, were the heads in the bowls of blood, or are they at the altar of the eagle?
In the bowls.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Should
I'm
we?
actually just going to try to take the Kenku head back and put that back in the box and see if that does something specifically.
Nothing happens.
Cool. Just wanted to check.
Why don't you put the Is a tiefling head in the bucket of blood. That'll be. It's like dying eggs.
And I'll check the pool to the south to see if there might be anything in it.
I see that you've murdered eggs before, Ren.
Absolutely, many an egg I've murdered. Yum.
I murder eggs for breakfast every day.
Well, I was making a bad pun because, dying eggs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
you all hate me now.
Sam, do you walk into the
No.
rune room and start kind of investigating in there?
Me down here, yes.
No, Sam, not Tim.
No, Sam.
Sure.
Maybe you can help us out, Sam.
As you
I'll
enter
take
the room and basically bypass the threshold of the runes, you notice that the lightning web you can see ahead of you starts to dissipate a bit, and you can kind of see an occasional spark kind of leap out towards you. Yeah.
Oh, great, it just doesn't like me.
It doesn't seem to be an offensive thing. It's more of kind of like a magnetism, kind of like a connectivity thing.
See if you can walk through it.
Well, it's when I walked away that it started to go away more, right?
No, it's when you started to walk towards it.
Oh, okay.
Do you walk up to it?
Sure.
Are you holding the Raven Orb in your hand?
Yeah.
Like a Tesla coil, the bolts start to kind of connect to it and lock onto it and hold it. You can still move it, and it still seems to be in your grasp, and the weight remains the same. But it seems that the lightning is kind of deflecting away from melting and incinerating you, and it seems to be holding on the orb instead.
Can I just start jerking around like the lightning's actually hitting me? Just to screw with people?
Yeah,
Four?
yeah, you certainly can. Go ahead and make a deception check, I guess.
Would it be performance?
He's trying to deceive you.
It's a 19.
All right. If anybody wants to take it, again, just role play it. But yeah, it looks like Sam is putting on a pretty, yeah.
Valette watches and smirks, but doesn't say anything.
Fair.
I got a 20 on my insight.
You hear a
Hey, you didn't ask him for insight roll.
you hear a ho 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 ho. You got him.
Then I just fall on the floor.
But only Sam hears the laughing from pockets. Okay. After that brief, does anybody react and do anything or no?
Sam's just lying on the floor, not moving.
Oh
Guess
no!
everyone's cool with this.
Sam, are you okay?
You're the worst.
You're the worst. That's right. Of course, we would run over if we thought if we thought it was real. We would run over.
Love how into this we get, guys.
Yeah.
Sam, are you okay? What happened?
It's nothing. Valette ruined it.
God damn it, Valette.
But it seems that a person who is holding an orb can pass through. At this stage, you currently have 2 orbs. The one with the tiefling head, and the one with the Kenku head.
What if more than one person
Oh.
were to hold the orb at the same time?
Apologies, you also have the one that you got before, the one with the human head in it.
Yeah, also, really quickly, John, I'm guessing it has not been like an hour yet. Imagine I have my unseen servant around still.
Yep.
So, just to try something, since there's more than 3 of us in here, can I give my unseen servant the head, have it walk past the lightning bearer and then roll the head back towards us.
The second the orb hits, the barrier doesn't seem to react the same way as the unseen servant's approaching it. But as the orb is approaching, it seems to just get blocked, and the unseen servant is kind of like holding it and trying to pull it through, but it seems to not be able to push through. It seems that it's more of a union between head and person, not so much just the head itself.
So could we? So we have 3 heads. Is that right?
Currently,
Okay. Could someone try walking to it with 2 heads, holding 2 heads? I have an idea.
Sure.
Holding 2 heads?
Yes.
I guess his opinion is that 2 heads are better than 1.
I know. I just teed that one up for you.
Okay.
Yeah, you did.
Vlett
What
offers to
What
be
happens if
good.
we do that?
the person is able to pass through it. It seems that the lightning sparks to both.
Okay. So, and how many of us do we have to get across
who's
in total?
going?
Wait a
Vlett's
second.
currently walking with 2 heads.
No, come back, Valet.
Vallette is doing it. Okay.
Vlett backs up.
Once you pass through the gate, before you back up, once you get to the other side, you realize that the passageway beyond is not the same passageway that you entered in. It seems that the pyramid has shifted. You are looking at a 20-foot wide hallway that seems to go on for quite an eternity. And it seems to go well past your vision.
Guys, there's a really long hallway that doesn't end.
It does look like there are small little catacombs or like side chasms, kind of like 5-foot alcoves, every 10-foot interval.
I'm getting a bad feeling. We might get swarmed if we go in here.
Okay, well, let's all try to do it together. So, why don't you come back? And here's what I think should happen. So, it sounds like one person can carry more than 1 head at a time and go through the area. So, if 3 people, each carrying a head, go through, and then one person brings 3 heads back, that person can bring 2 more people across, and so on. We get to send them back to get the others.
But what happens if we leave the goat and the fox on one side?
Mm-hmm. We'll worry about that later.
Well, let's try. Who's the 3
Oh.
that are going?
Sorry, one more thing, Bullet. Well off in the distance, you see a small little bright red light.
And there's a small, bright red light at the end.
All right, calm down,
I'm
Valet.
getting really
Sorry.
bad vibes.
Calm
you walk,
down.
You walk through with 2. There are 2 bright red lights. They look like eyes well off in the distance.
Oh boy.
I think this is the hallway with the demon. I'm not going any further. I'm coming back.
That's where we're at. We're asking you to come back.
So
Well, let's go further.
So three of us need to go across, each holding a head.
Ren, you
Did
do
you-
remember the warning we were given, correct?
Did you inspect
What
the
was
blood?
that warning?
Did you inspect the blood cauldron? Sorry, I don't remember if anybody did.
Bullet inspected the south, I think, right?
I went to go look at the pools to see if there was anything in the water.
Pools had magic items last time. You already drew those out. Nobody checked the blood cauldron,
I don't
though,
think-
right?
I don't
Uh,
think so.
Ren was kind of standing on top of one for a little bit, but never said anything.
Okay.
Hey, did we ever check the blood? No, I'm not gonna do that. But
So we're kind of, I mean, we could go forward, but I would like to heed the warning that we should probably avoid that hallway.
Which warning is this?
okay.
If we see a hallway with a demon at the end, to run for our lives.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't necessarily know if it's a demon yet. We just know there are some glowing red eyes.
Is it possible that every time we go through this area, the pyramid will shift? Maybe it'll be a different hallway next.
Fine, I'll go see if it's changed. Vlett walks forward, just so she can see what's on the other side of the
Exact
hallway.
same thing. How many heads do you walk through with?
Just
Just the one, or do you do 2?
Did anyone take its head from me?
Not yet.
Alright, so I still have
In
2.
Opera.
2 bright red lights in the distance.
Okay.
Vlett backs up.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
the same.
Yeah, so I'm going to take my 1 head that I have, because Ren was the one that gave him 2. and I'm going to walk through by myself.
Without.
And Ren would take
These
one. I'll walk
heads-
through too.
These heads do weird things.
So wait, you're doing so after Bullet comes back?
Yeah, because I've still got one head.
Sam, you enter through. There's one red light off in the distance, completely black hallway. About 10 feet, every 10 feet, you can see that there is an alcove, a 5-foot kind of like small little side passage. Let me check something here because you have a bit more vision than others.
Woohoo!
You can actually see the end of the hall. There appears to be a wall, very ornately designed. Looks like the the wall has been carved out into a statue figure. Looks like there's a massive demon with kind of spiny aperture, kind of like broken off of its shoulders, its arms. It has very clawed fingers, and one of the eyes is glowing red. In its hands, you can see that it's holding an orb in its right hand and an orb in its left hand. The orbs in question, one has your head in it, and the other one has Bullet's. But
Really?
It's not Bullet that you know now. It's the old Bullet's head.
Let
that's-
days gone by. Cool.
It's not creepy at all. Not creepy at all.
And then sorry, you said you were going through also, Andy? Or-
I'll go through. Yeah, Ren will go through for sure.
Second Ren passes through the barrier and the lightning kind of stops. You see that the eye kind of glows. The second eye glows. And Ren, you can't see out that far, so you're just seeing shadows.
Huh.
Okay.
Right, so let's go back. It's not a demon right now, but it's a statue, and I'm assuming if
Well-
we come through with all three, bad things will happen.
Do you think so?
The warning was
There was-
specifically a demon statue.
I'm not. I'm not back there with you right now. Alright, sorry. Was that out of character?
Yeah.
Valette said like demon statue, demon. Like she said multiple things, but all referring to it as she has used demon statue to refer what the warning is.
Well, yeah, I know. I was just saying. Anyway,
Anyway, yeah.
but yeah, as soon as you came through, you see how it's got two glowing red eyes right now, Ren.
Yeah, because there are two of us.
No, because there's two orbs right here. I'm guessing.
Because we have two heads. We're carrying two heads past the.
Right.
Barrier.
That's what I'm thinking.
Right. So you're thinking if we have more, that'll be bad.
Think so. Might have to figure out something else. Back. I just walk through back
Okay.
to the rest of the party. Say what I said to Ren, and also add the addition of. Also, it had two of its own orbs. One with my head, and one with Valette 1.0's head.
Interesting.
Broxgar, while that's happening, do you investigate anything? Blood cauldrons or anything like that?
Yeah, for the sake of sanity, I will wander around.
Okay.
And I'll kick a cauldron.
You wander you wander over to the cauldron and kind of like try and manipulate it. It doesn't move, it seems to be bolted down, but you kind of dabble into it a bit and you feel that there is something orb shaped in the right one. The left one appears to be empty. When you start kind of fidgeting with that and pulling out something, you eventually get out an orb that's just covered in blood. You know that there's a water pool to the south if you want to go wash it off.
Yeah.
Okay. Once you clean it off, it's your own head. Right there in the glass.
Oh man, that's fucked up. I would probably, as soon as I realized, I'd probably drop it and get.
It goes ting 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 ting, and kind of rolls for a bit, and then kind of stops against a wall. And it's stopped in a way so you're looking at yourself from the floor. It's like,
Oh man. Oh man, what in the hell?
What happened, Broxcar? What did you drop?
I found another orb.
Oh,
It's-
really?
It's the most handsome of the orbs so far, I tell you that.
you hear in your own head, Kelgar.
I'll ask him back in my head. What's the meaning?
They told you already. You've been here before, so you left something behind. That's it.
Oh boy. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Do you pick up the orb or you just leave it?
Yeah, I'll bring it back
Okay.
to the other.
Broxgar seems to be channeling Hadrian as he holds his own head off to his right side.
That's awesome.
Here you go, Sam. You have this.
This
You
is
found
the
that in-
greatest gift you've ever given me. I will cherish it always.
Mm-hmm. Anytime.
Gilbert and Brack kind of look at you too. Oh, we only got 4.
So can we look in the other blood cauldrons?
Empty.
I push
Yeah, the other one
Gilbert
doesn't.
into the portal. I'm
He
kidding, I'm not
dies.
gonna-
Won't Gilbert be happy to find out it's time to make a new character?
I will volunteer to stay back if that's like. I mean, I'll go through the portal. I don't give a fuck.
Out of character note, this is my way of putting them not in the fight. So if you want to...
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Oh
that's what you were
yeah.
doing.
So we'll leave them behind. Sure.
If you want to...
So I think that we should take Vrak with us because he's obviously a better fighter than Sam is.
If you want to play that character while the other character gains no experience for this session, I'm fine with that, but...
I'm not going to actually do that.
All right. Well, then let's move
Oh,
on.
John, also, sorry, I meant to ask at the beginning of the session and didn't think of it till now. While I was in the records room, did I get a short rest from that? Because there was a couple of spell slots I wanted to
I'd
refill
say
because I was low.
if you're just arcane recovering, I'll say that's fine.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing, arcane recovering.
Oh crap! I'm basically the healer for this upcoming fight.
Yep.
Yep,
Is anybody hurt?
Gilbert says, if you,
I have half health.
you don't want to take
Oh man.
you don't want to take a break, we could just short rest here. Gilbert says.
Let's do that.
We just took a short rest, after the last fight.
Oh, okay.
We did?
Yeah, I have most of my health back.
Yeah, then you got a short rest.
I have
Sam.
half health.
You Sam,
Okay.
you can spend hit dice. I forgot that they got a short rest.
Okay, for some reason it says my hit dice is a D4.
Yeah,
on
yeah, you got to
the
update it.
thing.
That's right.
How do you update that?
You click on the
Oh, I
hit
see.
die.
Oh, okay, I've got it.
You can
I've got
change.
it. I'm going to grab a calculator really quickly just to make sure I'm not going to
Okay.
overshoot my health.
Rolling pretty good. James gets
That one wasn't. You had to say something. I'm going to roll once more and... Okay, I'm 3 points off of full, so... And I
Okay.
used half my hit dice. Alright, cool. Let's do this.
Did Gilbert give me some diamonds for at least one casting of Revivify?
He had enough for one, so yeah, he'll toss him.
Nice. All right, and I actually have that prepared because I think we were planning on doing that. So, the morning. So, I can resurrect someone if they die. Yay!
Sam
me.
dies.
You go through?
Begrudgingly, but if we're all going, then yeah, Vlette will try to protect her friends.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I'll take Mr. Rockscar's head, and
So you'll note that if you do anything to try and pass back the orb through the wall, besides going through yourself, nothing seems to work. The 4 of you make it across into this hallway. 10 feet away from you, there's a two side chambers, two small little alcoves, and a walk up ahead. And like I said, Sam, you can see all the way across the field here, and you can see at the far end there's a statue of a demon-like statue. Its eyes are glowing, and the two heads seem to be kind of glowing with kind of a bluish color. So even the others can see now the heads of the two parties in question that are held within the hands.
Are we sure there's not a better way to approach this?
We could try going through the death portal.
I think this is the only way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Do you continue forward?
Hell yeah.
Once you've
Sure.
all made it about 20... Go ahead, sorry.
Before that, I would overcharge. Oh, what do I want to overcharge? I'm gonna activate my overcharge, and I just gotta look at what it does,
Okay.
the different abilities.
Well,
do.
probably won't change what's going to happen. Once you progress past the first alcove, 20 feet into the chamber...
I was going to say also, I'm sticking towards the back of the crowd.
Perfectly fine.
Shield of Faith, dude.
This would be mainly specific towards the last person. Once that last party has passed this threshold, you hear a loud shh, and then you turn around. There's no longer a door or passageway or lightning barrier of any kind. Instead, there's just a wall covered with 5-foot-long metal spikes. Hundreds of them from floor to ceiling, all outstretched. They don't seem to be moving or anything, but your escape has now been blocked off by this passage, or this wedge of spikes.
I think we're being told we need to go in this direction.
Just a bunch of pointing fingers. It's like, oh.
No, I think it wants us to go back.
I think you're muted there, Joe.
Nah, I was just talking to myself.
Okay.
I'll start walking down the hall towards the evil light.
Okay. Does anybody check any of the side alcoves or anything crazy, or?
I mean, I'm sort of taking a glance into them as we're past them.
Sure.
The first one you pass seems to have a symbol of kind of like fire, with a bunch of strange old Eldritch runes kind of carved out around it. The next one has a very storm-like sigil. Very strange to be sure. The next one, let me make sure my notes are right, has an arcane kind of like glyph, and you recognize this from magic school as being kind of a glyph similar to what is kind of necessary in the writing of the spell Magic Missile. So your presumption is it has something to do with the force magic. And let's see. The next one looks like it has kind of like a descent imagery, like something falling into like a hell of some sort. The next one shows a bunch of blades kind of impaling a demon. It looks like a Brock based on what you can tell. The next one shows a sword or scythe, you're not sure based on the depiction, cutting a demon in half. And the last one shows what appears to be like a hammer, but like kind of a spined hammer, almost like a meat tenderizer, kind of coming down from the heavens, smashing another demon. And at this point, you're basically within 10 feet of the demon's statue. You can see that it is holding in its hands orbs, one for Valette and one for Ren. Or for Sam, I apologize, Sam. And its eyes are glowing red. The orbs are also kind of glowing with some sort of backlight.
What do these sigils mean? Any ideas?
Fire, force, and what was the other one? Air or water?
Fire, lightning, force, falling, piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning, you guess?
Yeah, I'm not sure about the bludgeoning one. You know, the only time that I've ever had that happen is when someone smashed my head with a book. library days could get really competitive.
So should we try using said magics or things against them?
I don't know. It might be what he's resistant or immune to, possibly, or it might just be fancy doodling.
Should I give it a whirl?
I mean, okay, so really quickly, John, there's a hand with a hand with Vallette head, a hand with Sam head. Is there a spare hand with no head?
2 hands.
Okay, because I was thinking that would be really clever if there's a third hand, or just head, and yeah. Okay. I mean, you could give it a shot.
Villette uses the Wand of Lightning Bolt, and Lightning Bolt's the lightning one.
Nothing happens.
I thought you were going to shoot it at the statue.
No, I was asking about the altar things themselves.
I cast Firebolt at the statue.
At the statue?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second. Go ahead and roll
Now we're
initiative
fighting.
for me.
Oh yeah, baby.
Wait, what am I doing that close to the statue?
He said we got within that close to see all the different alcoves.
Oh, I would have stepped back a little bit before I cast.
Go ahead and
Fireball.
place yourself where you'd be. You said, what did you cast? Lightning, at the lightning one, right?
Yeah.
That would have been this line here.
Okay.
You're way back there, Villa.
I mean, that's where I just happened to cast it. If you guys were up
Oh.
ahead and then did things before I came back.
If you're back there, I want to be generally towards the back of the line of people.
Didn't you say we're within 10 feet? Or I'm a little confused.
A couple
about
of
that.
you moved up to that point, and then apparently some of you backed away.
I'll put myself there, but I won't.
If you want to, if you want to be an honest person, Ren, you can go ahead and put yourself within 10 feet.
I'll just step to the side for Firebolt, but I'm not going to step back.
Yeah, I mean, you said we're in 10 feet, didn't you?
Go ahead and put yourself there. And yeah, Sam.
Yeah, I did not realize I was within
You
10
would,
feet,
yeah,
which is...
I said you moved up within
would've
10
stepped
feet,
back.
and then you cast Firebolt at it. So go ahead and put yourself up there too.
And I would have loved to get back to the party before that happened. Oh well.
Vallette,
Sorry, I didn't realize I was within 10 feet.
no worries. Vallette specifically said that she wandered off to go cast lightning at the alcove, which did
I
nothing.
missed that. I missed the distance stuff somehow
It's okay.
entirely.
Perfectly acceptable. So at the point that the bolt strikes, you see that the statue moves. It raises its hands and kind of turns them downwards, and then releases the orbs, which clatter against the ground with a ting, 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 ting. You start to see fire kind of start to breathe, like kind of wreath off of the stone, and as it does, you hear a click, 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 and it's loud, closer to the very first click is loud to Ren and Broxgar. The second click, not so loud. Seems like it's behind you. Next one further away. Next one further away. Next one closer to Vallette, but further away from everyone else. The next one right next to Vallette, and the next one behind Vallette. And the second all of those clicks happen, that's when combat appears to start. You see its hands kind of like raise up, and a sword of fire appears in its hand, and a whip of fire appears in its hand, and it growls, and you hear this low kind of sound as it appears to slide forward, this whole wall sliding forward towards you. And that's where we'll start the initiative round.
When you say the whole wall,
I mean the whole wall. Alright. Brent,
shit.
your initiative's first. You are currently in its threatened space. If you want to use...
Also, okay, you did restart it. Never mind.
Yep.
Yeah, so I would like to take the disengage.
Okay, that's a bonus.
I guess that's a bonus act. And
Sorry, I was on the wrong space.
and then as my yeah, okay. And then I could dash too, right?
You can action dash.
No,
yeah.
I can't. I'm gonna get right behind my friend.
What's happening?
It's attacking.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. Illumination should have changed for the room. Give me a second.
It's a light with fire.
Yeah, you should be able to see everything now.
Not yet. Yeah. Oh yeah.
There we go. Yeah, it is. It is basically wreathed in flame, causing everything to kind of glow outwards. You bolt past Valette, kind of looking over your shoulder. Oh fuck!
And I say to Valette, "It's down there."
Does Biako follow you?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know where Byako is the most.
It was in the top corner.
We got him.
All right, that was Ren. Valette.
So this alcove, I heard clicks coming from it. What do I see? Anything change?
Doesn't appear to be anything different.
Psst, dual techniques. Dual techniques.
I'm thinking of lightning bolting the alcove again to see what happens.
Yeah, we're in combat, dude. Now's not the time to conduct experiments.
I think
I
it's a
think
good
now's the perfect time to conduct experiments.
With the wand of lightning still in my hand, I lightning bolt the alcove one more time.
Nothing
Now that
happens.
it's clicked. Okay. Well, I guess I should go up and help them then. And I
Yeah.
shall. It was worth a shot in case it did something important.
Yeah, I got a feeling we're not gonna be able to beat the statue. We have to figure out how to get out of here before we get squished.
That's why I tried the element. All right, that's 30 along this alcove. So here, okay, and I guess I'll leave Hawk back with Ren in case Ren wants to do something. Though, that's just like a running away thing. So I'm actually gonna keep Hawk and eventually get Hawk up there so we can run techniques with Kalgor and pockets. Because I forget what I do with pockets. Anyway, that's it. That be my turn because I don't think I can do.
Cool.
I would also stow the wand. I would stow the wand as a free object in
Sure.
after using it.
Okay, Broxgar.
I attack the statue.
Okay. Yeah,
Nice.
that hits.
14.
Okay.
Did it back up?
No, that was an accident. Again, it
okay.
seems to be sitting.
I don't know. It's the force of my swing is what it was.
You did 14 damage,
Second.
and the second attack hits as well.
And attack number 3.
Okay.
Are these doing all of the damage that they should be doing, or does it seem like it's not doing anything?
They appear to be leaving pretty big rents on the statue,
Okay.
but you are
Sam, get back!
hitting a wall. So at the same time,
Yeah.
you're kind of like, yeah. 32 total.
Can I 5-foot step forward,
No. It's
or is that
yeah.
not a good idea?
That's technically its space.
Okay.
Yeah. But there's a reason why that's kind of differentiated from the. You'll see. Maybe we'll see. Depends on how well you do. Sam.
Sorry. So I'm just going to try to step back from it.
Well, real quick. Sorry. Rewind. Yes, Broxgar, you can technically step forward if you want to. Okay. Sorry, I'm reading my notes on it at the same time as I'm messing with you.
That's fine.
Go ahead.
I'm stepping back some. There-esque. Or actually, you know what? Sorry. My bad. Let me double check one thing really quickly, because I might do something before I step back.
Tell me if you step away from it.
So first thing I'm going to do, I cast this on Broxgar,
Okay.
and then I step back.
Okay. The second you move from it, it makes an attack. $28.
Misses.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
Wow.
You hit. Yeah, overhit by like 11.
Okay. Fair. Let's see. You take 20 points of damage. 13 of that is fire damage, and you're dragged 25 feet back towards the wall.
Okay, so instead of moving 30 feet, I move 25 feet towards this wall back here.
No, towards the wall that the demon wall.
He's pulling you back towards him.
Yeah.
Fine. All right. Well, you're going to need those diamonds.
Concentration save.
Let's see. All right. It goes to its turn.
Well, hold. Let me make this save.
Okay. All right.
16. So
Broxgar,
Yay, Broxgar is
make
a
a
lethargic.
strength saving throw.
But I got a little baby on.
Yeah, I know.
Haha.
You succeeded. You can remain. Go ahead and move yourself one square back because you cannot remain in its space. It's a wall, but you can remain standing, and you can remain in the square you're in, and you take no damage. But you feel as it kind of shunts forward, it feels like there's a lot of weight behind this thing, and if it pushes all the way to the end, you kind of look over your shoulder in the bright light of it and see all those spikes. Fuck, as you're holding the blaze hatchet and kind of like focused on the intent of smashing this wall as well. All right, that's its movement. As its attack action, it will. Let's see. So it's starting its turn after its movement. Every creature within 10 feet of it, so that'd be Sam and Broxgar, you take 5 points of fire damage, and any non-held flammable objects are ignited, but that's nothing, so nobody's dropped anything. And it will then perform its attacks.
So concentration save for the 5 fire damage.
Yeah.
gosh.
Natural 1 on the attack for Sam.
Okay, so just to say, I have a 9 total for my constitution, so I can't fail a 10.
If you roll a 1, you fail. It's a saving throw.
I didn't think that. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Yes.
Oh, I was wrong. I have an 8.
No problem. Broxgar, you're taking 21 points of damage. 13 of it is lightning damage, as the sword that seems to have been wreathed in fire cackles with lightning as it strikes into you. All right. That is the Demon Wall's initiative. It's done. So it will go to Ren.
Ren is going to run up to Valette and put out Ketsujin and offer to use a dual technique.
Funny thing about that, I have yet to actually draw Judgment. It's still in its sheath.
So if it, because the wand.
Yeah.
So I say, why don't you draw your?
You can ready an action to do that, and then you'll use.
I'm gonna ready an action to do that.
You'll use your reaction, and then she can use her reaction during her turn when you initiate. Okay.
Got it.
Wow, that is a hot mess of reactions. Bullet, do you draw judgment,
It
or
is.
do you run away and then draw judgment?
No, I would draw judgment.
Do you accept?
I use my react to accept.
Okay. So Valette becomes an exact duplicate of Ren for the duration of this duel technique. Ooh, the wording on this is fun. At the start of Valette's next turn, the duplicate
Which
becomes
would be-
Valette. Yeah, correct.
So, does Valette get the action now? Wait, I don't know who.
Acting in every way as you, as a duplicate. At the start of Valette's next turn, the duplicate becomes Valette. If the duplicate takes enough damage to be reduced to 0 hit points, it becomes Valette, and both you and Valette take damage equal to half the amount of damage dealt. So, I'm going to say for this trigger, because it's the way you're doing it, Valette's turn now, she's Ren.
Okay.
So you can bonus action dash.
Oh, nice. Alright, I will bonus action dash to get up this bad Mamba Jamba. Snap to center. Get that? Yeah, I got that.
You got it.
Perfect.
You still have an action.
That's not even a. If you're like Ren, you can move 45 feet in one go. You haven't even used your bonus action.
That's fair.
Oh.
So, once Valette gets to the demon wall, you'd be attacking, I assume, with Ketsujin. So, do you want Andy to
Yep.
just go ahead and roll the attack for you, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll me, Andy.
All right.
Crit?
Oh, crit. And that is gonna be that is gonna be
Give me double
sneak.
sneak attack, because this, yeah. Uh, 28.
Awesome. Oh, that's
Okay.
so good.
So Valette transforms into Ren, bolts forward with elvish speed, stabs forward with a copy of Ketsujin where Judgment once was, impales the wall. You see cracks splinter out from it, and this kind of flame, like glowing orange liquid, start peeling out from it as he, he currently, as she returns the blade away, you still have a bonus action, but you don't have an offhand weapon or anything, so...
But then it becomes Valette's turn, right?
No.
No, it is my turn. At the start of my next turn,
Because
I will
that
turn
was-
back to Valette.
Oh,
Right. Valette gets a turn to be Ren, is what that thing does.
okay.
And
So disengaging does
Sorry.
nothing because I can't actually move.
Ren, technically, the way this is worded, and again, it's complicated, this is the worst way you could have done it. During your turn, you would have been refunded that action, but because you readied the action to do it, you didn't use your action to actually do it, you used your action to ready. So you do not get refunded an action. So you effectively lose an action.
That's fine.
Because-
I got the right roll and the right damage. No problem.
Right. And you got Valette up to the front. So Valette, unless you have a bonus action, which I don't think you do, but it'd have to be a bonus action that Ren would perform.
What does cunning action do? Dash, disengage, or
Use an object.
I don't know.
Or hide.
Oh, hide. Right.
So I don't
that
think that's
helps.
much of an option.
Use an object
No,
is for
yeah.
thief. Sorry, never mind. But yeah, that said, the second your turn ends, whoosh, you are Valette again.
Alright.
That would be your turn. Broxgar, it is your initiative.
Swing, baby.
Also, keep in mind you're hasted, so you have 2 actions, not just.
Well,
someone have advantage to give him?
and real quick note on the 2 actions, because you're a fighter and you get 3 attacks normally. That action can only be used to make 1 melee attack, so you can make 4 attacks during your turn.
Anybody have inspiration?
No.
That's okay.
Wait, Andy, what happened to your inspiration for taking the
I-
feat?
I gave it maybe to Sam last,
Yeah.
or to,
I
I gave it
have-
to somebody.
Okay.
I
do
spit
not
it out.
have
I
that.
get it when I give him.
Yeah.
I think you
Alright.
gave it to Gilbert.
Right.
Yeah, maybe.
12 does not.
12 does not hit.
All right. Second.
22 will. Okay.
Nice.
Attack number 4. Oh, back to the 12.
Yep. Ting. Smash, smash, ting. And you notice that there's quite a bit of damage to it here. It does not look like it is bloodied or half wounded. I guess would be the best way to
it's made
describe
out
it.
of stone.
Yeah, it's a rock. It's a rock monster. Sam.
Is it crumble?
No, it's not.
I'm just going to disengage and move 30 feet away.
Okay.
Oh, I'm letting the hate flow through me, baby.
Mmm. Good.
Yummy, yummy.
Good. You will pay the price for your lack of vision.
That was really good.
Valette, Broxgar, the two of you need to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah. I figured as much.
Failure.
You have a +4 from being next to me.
Failure.
If that matters.
It's a 9 plus 4.
Failure.
Failure.
You guys are now dead.
Wait a minute. Indomitable? I get
Yep.
to reroll. If
Go
I
for
want,
it.
right? Fuck.
Worse? Okay. Okay, so the two of you fail. As you're being pushed back by the wall, you feel yourself drop and the wall kind of roll onto you. You feel like the bits of clothing kind of like, near the leg kind of get tugged and dragged a bit, and you're being pushed and kind of spread like hard onto the ground. It's definitely kind of the worst feeling that you felt as it's moving forward. You take only 17 points of bludgeoning damage as it kind of buffers you against the stone. The bottom of it seems to be kind of built at a strange slant for this purpose, to roll into or possibly over things. It moves in such a way that it blocks the access to the first alcove, and the two of you are shunted back into the same space. You're still adjacent to it. You're, one over. And then it will take its turn. At the start of its turn, the two of you take 8 points of fire damage for being adjacent to it.
8 points. Okay.
And it will attack with sword and, let's see, how far is Sam?
I'm at least 30 feet away from it. 35.
Yeah. Alright. So then it will just attack these two. Whip on Valette. Let's see. And sword on Broxgar. 21 misses Valette, I think.
Yeah.
17 versus Broxgar.
Hits.
Okay. Ooh, damage is really good on that one. It's going to be a total of 30 damage, 14 of which is lightning.
Wait a second. What did you say it was? To hit?
17. 17.
Yeah, your
Oh,
AC is
I
up
have
by
an 8.
2. You have a
Nice.
You should have a 19 because of haste.
Okay.
That
cool.
is a miss.
Alright. Well,
Good go.
shucks.
Nice try. Nice try.
That's why I wanted to make sure, because I'm just like, wait a second. I think that's close enough.
Fair enough, fair enough. But that's its initiative. Ren, you're up.
Ren is going to move beside Sam and shoot. I'm gonna take. No shit. That's not what I'm gonna. I'm going to stow my bow. I stow my short sword and take out the bow.
Okay. Alright. Valette.
Alright. Oh, darn it. I'm realizing that if I want to cast a spell, it's going to give up my attack action. We might do damage to this spell. Spells. Do I have anything that's a action? I should. Beforehand, but probably not. So never mind what I was thinking of before. I think now is time to just smacky judgment. All right, first attack.
Miss.
Darn it. Second attack. 20 hit.
Hit.
Woohoo! And I shall bite.
Okay. It is a demon, so characteristic that. 13 plus 1 from the just regular improved divine smite, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hit. Okay, I have to go to spells. That's right. So this would be the special smite, right? Where I get an extra D8.
Extra D8 because it's a demon. Yep.
All right, cool. Let's go. Let's go level 2.
Okay.
Wow.
So 8 more. Okay.
Wow. Not great, but is what it is. And then I would mark it as well
Okay.
with unwavering, or not unwavering marks specifically when I use the reaction attack on my turn.
Okay.
So bonus action attack. So yeah, so he is now marked.
Cool. Broxgar. You are.
We are swing.
Sorry, I apologize. Valette, you would have been
Prone.
You two would have been prone. Apologies. So you would have stood up as part of that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Broxgar, same movement. Stand up.
Standing, yes.
Miss.
17.
Hit. Okay. Hit.
So the last 2 hit. I will disengage with the.
Extra action. Haste is really functional.
Now, I have a question. If I second wind, do I still only get 1 attack?
Second
Or
wind.
not second wind, but action surge.
You get 1.
Or I get
extra
my full
action.
round
It
of
doesn't give you
attack.
2.
Okay.
Yeah, but the action surge, you get as many. You can do as many attacks as the attack action as you like.
So if I action surge, do I get my 3 attacks from the extra attack?
Yeah, because action surge
Okay.
is different than the haste action.
So I shall.
Okay,
And pull out the pistol
just
and let my Nina ring.
just a pistol.
Magic crossbow is what I meant to say.
Oh, is that what you meant to say? How many
Mhm.
crossbow bolts do you
Yep.
have after that?
I think like 17 left.
Cool. All right, take your shots.
28,
Hit.
21,
Hit.
23.
Hold on a second. Yeah, 23.
Yeah, it hits.
I'm trying.
I'll tell you for you.
No, I'm trying to do the math with the damage. Sorry. So that'd be 10,
And-
15, 15, so 30, 40 damage.
And I want to pop hatred for the first time ever. Because I'm at full stacks.
Okay.
Does that give me just another
No,
attack?
no, no. Sorry. Apologies. This was this was mentioned at the beginning of the pyramid part. All sin-related powers for the weapons have been taken away.
Ah,
Yeah,
Okay.
you never got to use hatred.
good. Maybe my soul shall yet be saved. But I'd fuck this guy up. That's
Yeah, apologies. Yeah, everybody's sin powers were taken. Sorry,
Yay!
because you now have the road that you've chosen now that you're in the pyramid. But yeah, solid still. That's 47 points 1 turn. Pretty good. More than that, 57. Sorry, my math's off. 57. Sam.
Okay, so just to try to remember, there was lightning, fire. I remember you said there was like bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing
you ready?
symbols.
Falling.
storm or lightning.
Here we go. You ready? The ones that
Which way? Which way?
The ones that remain from the left to the right. Slashing in half. Stabbing where the line that Broxgar's on. Behind you, falling. Behind that, the magic missile force rune. Behind that, the lightning. Behind that, the fire.
Gotcha. And so, okay.
Maybe
The
that's the
first
kind
one
of
was-
damage that it would do if it reaches that spot.
Well,
Or it's now immune to whatever this was, slashing.
no, I
Yeah.
thought that was, yeah. Okay. Interesting. All right. So I'm going to take out my You know, I'm going to experiment a little bit. This might not work, but it's a spell save DC of 19.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the thing.
Cool. As the spell's manifestation, the bell starts to appear above it and chime. You see that it just dissipates. It looks like the magic was resisted. You seem to notice that this demon appears to have what higher level demons have, magic resistance. I see Zach just jumped in. Is that a real boy?
Yay! That's sad.
Yeah.
Let him in the fight.
Hold on.
Look at my headphones again. I'm here though. I can hear.
Help!
Seriously?
Help!
I'll figure it out because you really haven't even. Yeah, you haven't done a fourth of his hit points yet.
Help, baby.
That was Sam.
I'm also
Sam.
Well, yeah, I'm also going to take some time to move back slightly further, just because I don't want to die
Perfect.
yet.
Okay. I need Valette to go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Yep.
You strong.
18 work?
Nope. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage, are knocked prone in that square beneath it,
Uh-huh.
and then you take
Getting trampled.
10 points of fire damage. And then it will, since you are the one that marked it, and no, hold on, you marked it, but I can attack you and someone else. You'll only benefit from the attack someone else part. So I'm going to sword attack you, and I'm going to whip attack Broxgar. Bring him back over here. I don't like that dwarf getting away.
Get over here.
25 to hit with a longsword.
Can I...
You short rested.
Reaction
You would be able to reset it. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I pop out my shield.
Okay. The auto shield blocks the sword as it comes in. Lightning kind of sparks through the gears, and it doesn't come all the way back down to its reset position. It's kind of just loosely hanging off your shoulder now, kind of. And then the whip. Unwavering Mark says what specifically if I attack someone beside you?
Isn't it just like disadvantage?
When you hit a creature, melee attack, you can mark the creature while it is within 5 feet of you. A creature marked by you has disadvantage on attack roll that doesn't target you.
Okay. 20 still hits the dwarf though, right?
Yeah.
18 points of damage, 10 of it being fire. It grabs you. I need you to make a strength saving throw. And I omitted this the last time I dragged somebody towards me. I'm sorry. That was Sam. I don't think you would have made the strength saving throw. But yeah.
What are you talking about? I have a plus 20.
You know what? Roll it now, and if you succeed, I'll give you 10 hit points back. How's that?
I mean, I was just joking, but sure, I'll take that if I do, which I won't.
Yeah, you did.
17.
Okay. Broxgar, from your position, you move 25 feet towards the wall. As the whip drags you towards it. Okay. Let's see. Done. Let me double check. We're not even close to the trigger. Okay. Cool. Ren.
The trigger.
Okay, so
Means that there's a demon from the other end attacking too.
yay.
No.
I don't think my
One.
bow is going to do any damage.
Okay.
What?
Oh, he said
So-
demons. There's just one demon.
Okay, good. I'm going to drop my bow because that was stupid. I'm going to pull out my sword and I'm going to charge for it.
Okay.
Yes.
Friends, comrades.
15
Lend
misses.
me
Hit,
your-
15 to hit.
Misses.
I tried.
How much did you move?
Oh, not very much.
You can still back away. You have mobile.
I'm totally going to do it.
You best. I don't want to run you over, Andy. don't want to run you over. These other boys, I'll take them out. I'll run them over.
Yeah, I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
All right, guys. How much do you think Andy bribed?
And then,
He's been subscribed to my Twitch channel for 15 months in a row, and he's been my Patreon the longest of everybody.
nani.
I don't want to kill Andy.
I
I want to kill him last, so he can see the horror that's beset everyone else.
Oh, crap.
The Kelgar would have moved back as well. It doesn't look like Kelgar's taking any damage, though. Bullet.
Yep. My turn. I stand up. And
Okay.
I will use one of the uses of Unwavering Mark, specifically the cap part. So as a bonus action, I can make an attack roll at with advantage. And if it hits, the attack deals extra damage to the target equal to half my level. Alright. So crit! And I shall smite! And because I can, it'll be a 3rd level smite.
Zach, are you in here?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, okay, cool. Are we still doing the you can't join the video bit, right?
Yeah, if you want me to be able to hear you. I've been able to hear the last couple of weeks almost perfectly. I just
Nice.
Perfectly
Yeah.
fine.
nice.
Okay, I'll get a lead in here, and you'll see how it goes. Okay, so that's a lot of damage. Let me get.
And should I cast smite again because it's doubled?
Yeah. So let's see. Maximum is 15. Yeah. Okay. So let me do some calculator.
Oh, I'm so happy for that crit. Oh,
That's 33 plus 10 plus 97 points of damage.
Quartered.
As you bring the blade up, you can kind of feel this force enter through you. Those of you behind Broxgar and Bullet, you see this angelic figure appear behind Bullet and kind of touch the sword and push it into the demon and slams into it harshly. The angelic figure appears to be masculine. He appears to be holding in his other hand, not the one he's forcing the sword into the demon with, a massive hammer. And there seems to be this sigil kind of floating out in front of his head, glowing like a halo. It appears to be the Atavian cross as he pushes the blade into the demon wall. It seems to be a massive hit. It doesn't look like it has done... it's done quite a bit, but in all honesty, it doesn't look like it's any worse for wear compared to what it was just a second ago. But it does look like the wall is now focusing its attention directly on you.
Of course.
All right? Broxgar?
that was just my bonus action. So with my action,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I GTFO.
Disengage?
No. I don't think Vlette would, honestly. I think we'll just keep. Probably not the smartest thing, but I think I'm gonna keep on swinging forward
Go
at
for
it.
it.
All right.
Miss.
Misses. And does a
Hit.
hit? All right, and I'll save spell slots in case they're needed later.
You catch the attention. The sword comes up and blocks the first blow. You manage to ricochet it off of the block and bring it underneath and catch the wrist of the hand that's holding the sword, dealing 20 points of damage.
Cool.
All right. That was Vlette. Broxgar?
Anything but
Shit. Channel my inner Kevin for a second and think about what I'm doing because I did.
Okay.
Lulz. Well,
Guys, what I can do is, you know what? I'm going to talk to the demon statue I know I've only got 6 seconds, but this will be a minute-long monologue.
We love.
I was
we love
considering
Kevin.
using raid, but
We do
Strink's
love
not gonna do me any good because I'm still finessing. So I will just swing somewhere.
Swing away.
Miss.
That's a bad one.
It's okay. You've got 3 more. 2
Oh,
more.
sorry for the fumble. Can you roll me a fumble saving throw? I forgot to do that on the last one. I apologize. That's me being a bad DM. Just roll a d20. You're fine. Second attack hits.
I want the 20.
Second attack hits.
This is Tim being you don't want to hear Tim. He didn't. Wait, it says rolling 20, but there's no like
Oh,
roll.
you cheater. Roll a d20.
You do that, Jeff?
Sure.
Rolling 20.
13
20. 20.
But did you hear him? He cheated and he's like, no, I want that 20 for the attack roll.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
You are going to the red side.
I'm watching you now. I got the goggles on. This is focused. That last attack hits too.
Okay, and we're going for the extra attack.
With
Feeling nice.
haste, okay. Miss. All right. Sam.
So, as the question,
Sorry,
if I
real
want
quick. Brox, did you roll damage twice? Did the 20 hit? So, oh, sorry. I see it now. I'm blind. I apologize.
Yeah, I did 17 slash.
if I took out my Wand of Lightning, which, it's the one that you have to be able to cast lightning to use.
Sure.
If I cast that at Le Demon right there, am I going to hit people since it's a straight line shot? And all 3 of them are...
It's a 5 foot wide lightning bolt, and this thing's about 20 feet tall, so you can shoot at the top of it.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll take out my Wand of Lightning Bolt, and I will cast that. Let me grab my spell. Level 3. That did not roll damage. Let me fix that really quickly. I'll just roll the 8d6
Sure.
here.
Zach, while we're waiting for that, go ahead and roll me initiative.
Alright, so that's a 34, and DC is 19 for Dex.
All right.
It's a statue, so I'm hoping it doesn't have a great Dex, guys.
And
Hope not.
You'd be unfortunately, sadly mistaken. It's not that it has a great dex; it's that it rolls 2 dice. It's
Well,
going.
I know it has an advantage, but that still doesn't mean it's going to,
I know.
say...
No, yeah, it's saved, and then it seems to also resist. So 34, 17, 17 halved is 8. It kind of and hits it and kind of scatters across the surface. All right. On initiative 10, you hear a loud clangor from behind you, and then you watch as the wall breaks away in a small patch, and a half-orc dives through, holding his sword, kind of his fists covered with dirt. And then as he rolls in, you notice that the break that he made just kind of reshapes back into a bunch of spikes behind him. Sayre kind of walks through the wall behind. Vrak, this is what happened from your perspective. They did this weird trick where they were able to walk through this lightning wall with the heads, the orb heads, but there were only 4 of them. So they said, you stay here and protect Gilbert, and you're like, oh, you guys. And they went on without you. Then, after a fashion, the lightning wall disappeared and it just became a solid wall. And you were like, well, we gotta get out, something's different. And so you started breaking on the wall, and you dove through and left Gilbert on the other side, and he wasn't quick enough to jump through the hole once it was formed, and it resealed. So,
There's no way this could turn out poorly for us later down the road.
No.
No.
All right. Cool.
So, a quick note, that will be your initiative at 8, you busting through the wall on this round. So your first turn will actually be in the next round of initiative, once we get to round.
Okie
You can move if you want, though. I'll let you do that.
Move closer to red.
I'm in a demon. So it's going to...
Will you
Trunga.
Get all the way there.
Yeah, if that's your movement speed.
And can I also rage or no?
Nah, I wouldn't do it this turn because, yeah, you're not hitting something yet. Next turn you can. Because if you rage on a turn and you end that turn without having killed things, then you lose rage, right?
I don't remember, man.
That sounds about right.
You need to either attack or be attacked.
Yeah. Since neither of those things are happening, don't rage this turn, rage next turn. Valette, Broxgar, strength saving throws. Tim, you succeed.
Woohoo! Also,
And
ignore the
Broxgar, you
extra lightning damage. I was just testing out to see if I got the spell set up right.
Push back 1. Broxgar, you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as it pushes you against the ground. And then at the start, it takes and deals 9 points of fire damage to the two of you. And I am going to... Let's see. I'm going to get me Ren. 19 hit your armor class there.
Nope.
Okay. The whip
Does
comes
not.
flashing past you. You kind of like duck and kind of do a flip away from it as it snaps against the wall. And then the sword
Oof.
comes down inwards towards Valette. 23 to hit.
On the money.
30 points of damage, 9 of it being from lightning.
30 points, 9 from lightning.
Mhm.
All right, and I shall use my reaction to Moment of Courage.
Okay.
So I
You
shall.
make an attack with advantage against it.
24 hits. And if you use Divine Smite, I will.
You regain hit points
Well-
equal to half the extra damage dealt.
Level 2.
So 20,
So
so
that'd
you'll
be
regain
20. All right.
10. And then it'll be, that's 20 plus 19, 39 points. Yeah, you're definitely a problem. Let's see.
I'm gonna run out soon. Don't worry.
I will destroy him!
All right.
Stop calling me. I'm muted. Yep.
Okay, so now
Phenomena.
it goes to initiative. Hit the descending button. We are now in tight order. Ren, you're up.
So Ren is going to give Katsujin to Byaku, and they're both going to move back here and prepare to do that special.
You're going to use your action to touch, or you're waiting for someone to touch with you?
No, I'm going to. I'm trying to remember. I was looking everywhere, John, to see where the description of the triple technique is, and I can't.
As an action, you expend 2 charges to initiate a triple technique. 2 other creatures that have an Esper Edge. Those creatures can choose to use a reaction, which I don't have, and join the triple technique. If you initiate the triple technique, it goes off.
You wouldn't be able
Goes
to
off of
activate
your list.
with Brent anyways. Right now, as it stands, the only ones who can activate a triple technique in the stance that we're in are the 3 in the back line.
Right. That's what I was planning on doing with Vrak.
And Sam.
So if he activates it, I could use my react.
If Vrak activates it, you're saying?
Yes,
Oh,
correct.
Okay.
Is that right?
If you
So
are
then
the
what I
one
want to do is
that's activating it, you need to be the one that actions, and then they use their reactions.
no.
And
I've
he
already
does not
used-
want to activate it. He wants to
Okay.
be activated with.
Didn't I already
So
do
you're
that? I already
not
used
doing
my
an action.
activated it with Valette.
Oh, right. So you wouldn't be able to expend all your charges. Got it.
Right. So
I
what I
thought
would do
you-
is
Did you say it's 2 charges for a triple technique
2
or 3
charges.
charges?
Hold on.
Because we have 3 charges. I thought. So if you used
Yeah.
1 before, you still have 2 left to do a triple
correct.
technique. right?
Correct.
Right. So how triple techniques work? As an action, you expend 2 charges to initiate, and then 2 other creatures that have an Esper Edge use their reaction. It's not written on there, but they need to spend a charge for entering in as well.
So that's perfectly fine. So anyway, I'm just getting things ready by giving my Katsujan to Byaku, moving in place next to Vrak so that he can start things up. Maybe I could take the dodge out.
I don't have 2 charges. I only have 1.
And you don't want to give Katsujin to Byaku. Triple techs are performed from you.
If
Okay.
you want, I can transfer my sword to Sayer, have her power it up, and the next time give it to Byaku, and then we can do the double attack with Byaku.
So
But
I think there might be I think I see where the issue's coming in your brain, Andy. Let me make sure I got it right. Are you wanting to use the abilities that are on Byaku's character sheet?
No, initially I wanted to do what we had talked about and have Vrak initiate the triple technique because I
Okay.
think he's got some sort of amazing damage thingy. But it appears that we can't.
So the triple technique, how a triple technique works, is separate from the Byaku abilities. The stuff that you're probably thinking about. You don't know what the triple techniques do. They're like dual techs, except bigger. They require 3 people. None of them have been revealed yet. You just know how to do them. And honestly, the way that it's written there, unfortunately, it's written incorrectly. It should say, you expend 2 charges. Anyone who's performing a reaction spends 1 charge. And then a triple
Oh.
technique happens.
Oh, then I want to do that. What I'm trying to do, I guess, is a perfect cut.
No, that's not a triple tech. That is
That's not a
Byaku's special ability. And you have to spend 3 charges to use it.
I have to. I don't
No
have
one
3
else
charges.
can.
Okay. 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 All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
no problem. Do you want to? I mean, you can redo your turn if you want, because it sounds like you didn't know what you were trying there.
Yeah.
Don't want you to waste an action.
Okay. So if I give the sword to Byaku, Byaku could go and make the.
Yeah, Byaku would have to be able to move up to it. Its speed is your speed.
I could do that.
Okay. And you should have the attack characteristic on the character sheet. 16 misses. All right.
Okay.
Valette.
All right. So Brox currently has the blaze hatchet, correct?
Brox currently has a blaze hatchet. Yeah.
We have never done a technique with this weapon and judgment.
That's correct.
How many charges do you have?
I have 2 left.
Ah, darn. So if someone else was up here, we could do a triple tech. So I only have 1 left.
Actually, incorrect. At current, you can perform a triple tech because you're adjacent to an Esper. Remember, adjacency with Espers is all you need, or adjacencies with the character. You could technically perform a triple tech at current.
But Brox would have to activate it on his turn.
And Ren would have to activate it with his reaction. No. Sorry, you're not getting triple techs right. Triple techs work just like dual techs, except that it includes a second person, and the cost is upscaled. You're gonna spend 2, and each of them.
I don't have to.
Then you can't do a triple tech.
I can react to 1 though.
And spend
I have
1. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So Brox with 2 would have to be the
If
initiator
Brox
of it.
has 2, Brox could initiate it. Yes.
Okay, cool. If that's the case, then I am just going to Snicker Snack, and save my.
Snicker snack, patty whack.
Brox, what's your health like?
Very low. Less than a 4.
Less than a 4th? Holy crap! All right.
Well, someone's bloodied.
Regain 40 hit points. I lay on him.
Damn.
And then I don't know if I have really a decent bonus action. So, I just, Brox, let's try it out. Wow, that was the wrong voice. Brox,
Did you
let's
attack
try
me?
it out. No, I did not. I used my action to lay on hands to heal Brox.
Okay, cool. Brox, go.
A triple technique!
Alright. So, you are electing to try a triple tech with Valette and Byaku. Byaku, not true. Ren, correct? Okay.
Yes.
So, Ren, are you electing to spend a reaction and spend a power or charge?
Absolutely.
Same is true for Valette?
Yes.
Okay, discount your points accordingly. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And Broxgar, make a single attack with Blaze Hatchet. You have advantage for the attack.
Yeah.
All right. So I need you to roll D4, D6, D8, D10, D12, and a D20.
I've got a
All the damage.
quick question. Did the statue move last turn?
Yes.
Yeah, it did. Yep.
Okay. I
So one dice of
So it's approaching the slashing in half alcove, right?
Uh-huh. And what I need you to do is add all of your ability modifiers up to a total and add that to that number.
Got the calculator.
What about the minuses? No, or do I count those as
The
well?
minuses count as well. Basically the
Okay.
net total of all your ability modifiers.
5. I'm kidding.
So 9. So that'd be a
Nine.
total
Nice.
of 48? 47? I can't do math.
For me,
Yeah, so
plus 9 is 57.
57. Just did it again. So what you watch happen is as Broxgar touches, and then Valette reaches over and touches, Bianco relinquishes the weapon backwards, and it flies cascading back to Ren, who catches it kind of offhandedly, like, what's going on? And then you watch spectral versions of all of the Esper Edges, and one come from the back wall, all fly and slam into the demon wall. That ability is called the Arsenal.
That is awesome.
It seems to
Hell
take that much force damage, and that will actually trigger some other nonsense. Bear with me here.
Yes. That was awesome.
That was best thing ever.
Oh man.
421. Yep, so triggered. I need, as a reaction, I'm going to be performing a couple of things here. I need Valette and Broxgar. Also, sorry, apologies. Immediately after the initiation, Ren, you kind of throw the sword back, and it snaps back to where you put it. But I need the two...
You mean it goes back to Bianco?
Correct. I need the two people who are on the line right now to make strength saving throws.
Darn it, fail.
And I succeed. Well, I think I succeeded. I got a 20.
Well, you got a 26.
22 succeeds.
26.
26 also succeeds.
Oh shit. That can't be good.
Sorry, my token's messing up. Hold on.
That's fine. These things do happen on Roll20. Do they not?
Alright, Broxgar, Valette, and all of the Esper Edges, just move them as if they were pushed back. Alright, if you succeeded on your saving throw, you're taking 28 points of damage. If you failed it, you're taking 57 points of damage. Sorry, my brain. As you are basically just bulldozed over as it pushes through, and it passes by a couple of lines. You're knocked prone, and if you failed and took the massive damage, not only are you prone, you're also stunned.
Damn it. Oh no.
That's its reaction for becoming bloodied. It goes to Sam.
I still have a. I
Oh,
still like
sorry.
the second wind on my turn,
Broxgar, go ahead. Yeah, and you
but
can
that's
stand,
fine. After that, that's all.
You can stand up too if you want, because I knocked you over as part of your action.
So, I can't remember what mine and Vrax does if we try to use the dual tech.
Me either. You doing
So
it?
I'm going to try to do that because why not? I just hold out my,
All right.
you know,
So
tiny dagger to his.
Brack
sword
can
and
fly
we'll
twice his speed towards a single target and make an attack with Asafune.
Cool, that worked out well.
Do it.
On a hit, he can roll the weapon's damage dice one additional time and add it to the damage of the attack. On a hit or
Oh.
miss, Sam, go ahead and roll a d10 and add your spellcaster modifier.
D10 plus spellcaster modifier. I'm just going to roll the D10 and
Okay.
7 plus 5, so 12.
Okay. Regardless.
Wait, am I allowed to hit him? Where can I hit him from Tim's spot? Can I
Yeah,
stand
you can
over
stand over
Tim's
Tim.
dead body?
Yep.
Okay.
And you're flying, so you can actually attack him from a higher vantage point and fall.
Yeah. We don't need Villette anymore. You guys got.
Got the big guns now.
Yeah, we'll be fine without Villette.
20
That
hits.
hit?
Yeah. So you're going to be rolling twice your damage, but you cannot add your elemental damage, the elemental once per turn. So
So double the 13, or do you want me to roll it again?
roll it again.
Close enough.
And so the elemental damage is now chosen by Sam. Acid, cold, fire, force, lightning, poison, or thunder.
Let's go with acid.
Okay. So the d10 plus, how much is your intelligence modifier?
5.
Okay, so that's 12. Okay. Let me do some math. 25 plus 12.
37.
37. Let me double check the resistances here. Acid is not one this demon is particularly.
Boom.
Yeah.
Go acid.
That was Sam's turn. All right.
Yep. Well, Sam is also going to move back a little bit to
Sure.
try to stay out of whipping range.
What's funny is we would have done 6 more damage if y'all hadn't talked me out of doing the fucking raid.
Well,
To be fair, I didn't talk you out of it. I just said what would happen if you didn't attack or
no,
weren't.
you wouldn't have done more damage because you would have lost it at the end of that turn. You would have raged.
No, it says if you have an attack since your last turn, does that count?
Oh,
Read it,
Yeah.
because it reads like you should
Basically-
have 1 turn to not do anything, but if you don't do anything on the second turn, then it ends. If
Oh,
I'm
well.
reading it correctly.
let me see.
It's right there in the chat. It says
You're knocked unconscious if your turn
Yeah.
ends and you haven't attacked since your last turn or taken damage since then. And so that would have been true.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't have a last turn. That's
Yeah,
where
it-
my
it
brain
would
is
have asked-
freaking.
Yeah, it would have asked that question of you, and you were literally just coming through a wall. So
Whoopsie daisy.
Alright.
fair
He
enough.
attacked
Anyways,
the wall, though.
Yeah.
everyone
So-
who's
sorry.
not Valette, go ahead and make a strength saving throw now that you're adjacent to the wall.
So I'm going to guess that Villette's just going to automatically fail.
Yep.
Oh,
Everyone
Hooray!
who's not Valette.
Yeah, because Villette's unconscious.
I fight.
Okay. Broxgar, you're taking low roll 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Zach, you're not taking any. Then at the start of the turn, the two of you will be taking 8 points of fire damage, and Valette loses 2 death saving throws.
No.
Hooray!
Yup. I love it.
You also notice something strange at your feet, Brack. It's kind of pushing against it, and there's these kind of like weird pincers that start kind of coming out of the stone and kind of reaching down like they're going to start grabbing at Valette and dragging her under the wall.
Hooray!
Then I'm going to smash Longsword against Brack and Whippica against Broxgar, I guess. 15, does that hit Brox?
nope.
No.
Oh, sorry.
23 versus
Yeah, that hits.
and it's the most damage I've done with an attack all night. It's gonna be my math is bad. I'm trying to add slashing to lightning. 35 points of 9 points of slashing, 26 points of lightning.
Doesn't matter. I'm not raging.
Yeah, it'll matter in a second. Brett, are you raging?
Oh shit! Hold on. Wait. How much was that? That was
35.
26 lightning.
What's 35 minus 17?
18.
Yeah.
Thank you, math.
Oh, delayed damage pool.
Yeah, I gotta remember to use that. I'm getting close to the bottom.
Yep. So raging.
Um. I know Valette has a potion of healing on her, right? Because I
Probably.
saw Broxgar give everyone to them. Am I able to get the potion of healing out of her pack and give it to her in one turn?
No.
Okay. Then someone
Wait,
else's
no,
problem.
Sorry. She's in the unconscious state. Yes, it would be an action, but as a part of that action, since she is effectively immobile, and you have an idea of where it's at, you'd be able to pull it and force it.
Real quick, if you do that and you've raged, you're gonna lose rage though.
I no, that's why I'm not raging. I was
Okay,
asking
cool.
if that was
Not
gonna
true,
use
because he took the fire damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he would be able to.
He could angrily administer medical aid in this case.
I'm gonna make you so healthy.
So it would cost me my action just to get the potion out, or can I give it to her as
As
well?
a part of the action, you forcing her to quaff it, you could draw it. I would allow.
Okay, then yeah, that's what I want to do with my action.
Okay, and bonus action rage.
Yes.
Okay, so they were potions of superior.
Greater.
Were they greater? So that's 4d4, right? Plus 4.
Roll 4 plus 4. 12 health.
All right, better than 0.
That is correct.
All right, Ren.
Byaku is going to attack. Byaku has the sword.
Okay. 16 misses.
Ren is going to move.
Okay.
I want that 33.
Sorry. Valette.
Oh, 1 second. I'm trying to see what this. That. That's not necessarily that great.
Oh, sorry. One thing I need to note here. Apologies. It's something I haven't been mentioning, and no one asked about it. But the orbs that dropped at the beginning have been being pushed along the whole time. When it did that super shunt, they kind of got knocked back towards the wall. So as you're looking at the spikes, you can see, Ren, you can see Valette's head and Sam's head just sitting like in spikes inside of the glass orbs.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Sorry. Go back
We'll be able to see our real heads next to them. It'll be great.
I don't really have much lay on hands to heal myself, so I'm probably gonna go down from another attack. Oh, this really sucks. And if I try to run away, I can't get far enough away that it can't just whip me and bring me back. So, I stand up.
Okay.
That's a good start, right?
Yeah.
And oh my goodness.
I think you still need to disengage to move out of my square and not take a hit on that move, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess, right.
I was standing over your body.
You can no, sorry. When you stand up, you can move 5 feet. I'm gonna say it's gonna be you're in the way, so she can stand up behind you. I'll be fair.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm. Oh gosh, I don't know if it has reach or not.
I mean, it has a
does.
whip, so
It does.
it has a whip, so we can assume
Oh.
it has reach.
You don't know if it has.
Well, no, it got an attack
threatening.
of opportunity on you, and you weren't adjacent, right?
You don't know if it has.
No, I
threatening
moved away, then it whipped me and pulled me back towards it.
Oh, okay. Well, all right, guys, this isn't gonna make much sense, but I'm gonna try it.
Use your wit. You're gonna use your ring.
Oh gosh, that thing.
I wish this statue wasn't here.
I.
Statue's now in Rastakar.
It's in Kurgazler. It just appears in Kurgazler Manor.
Statue comes to life.
It just
We
Life,
walk
it's
home,
now-
we open up the front door. Man, I'm glad that's over. We have no more healing. We all have 1 hit point. Oh.
It's just
Um,
bulldozering.
I don't know. Like in my head, that wasn't something Vlett would be currently thinking about using.
Sure. Then don't
Well, if we're about to die, you might want to think about it.
don't listen to Sam or Matt
That was me.
or
No.
or Andy. All of them.
You mean don't listen to Matt because Matt's telling you that bad things will happen if you use the ring. Use the ring. Use the ring, Mr. Frodo.
That's right. What can go wrong?
I'm sorry, guys. This is just a bit much.
Got
Vlett
any
will
spells for
Vlett
healing?
cure wounds, and I think
Dump them. Get them heals.
this.
Get them heals.
So hopefully we're gonna roll the 2d6 for myself because I'm really low. So that's +9. So if I'm lucky, +9. I am going to. Oh gosh, guys, this is the moment of truth. I moved my 15 feet away.
Okay, I'll make a reaction attack.
Damn.
Boom, boom,
All right.
boom.
22.
Miss. Oh, thank
The
God.
whip
Oh,
smacks against
thank goodness.
the loose arm, like just kind of gyrating auto shield, and seems to kind of whip against it and kind of pull, but it just sleeps right off of it. Doesn't seem to pull you at all with it.
He did not whip it good.
Shoot. And Hawk doesn't have any way to get up close. Can't get adjacent to the thing. Shoot.
There's no space.
I'm still gonna bonus action send judgment to Hawk though, and tell people to Hawk can help defend you if you let him up close.
As you rush over to your space, you turn around, putting the shield in front of you, and just hurl judgment. Hawk catches it, holds it in a martial stance, ready to go. All right, Broxgar.
Swing. I am prone, so I'll.
Get it.
And then I swing it. Sorry.
It's okay. Hit.
21.
Hit.
23.
Hit.
22.
Nice.
And I will bonus action teleport the axe to Kel. In my head, I'll say, make yourself fucking useful for one.
And then use your action
And
from haste to
heal
use it.
attack.
That's a really
Yep.
that's really freaking smart. So go ahead and gain inspiration. Basically, hack. Kelgar finally brings the axe in.
Joe,
Is the attack in there?
Bonus your haste attack.
That he's using it to make.
Yeah, that's
Kelgar
what this
attack.
is.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I got a 30 to hit.
Yeah, I need to get that attack characteristic in there. Go ahead and roll damage. Whatever it says his damage is. Yeah.
29.
All right.
Beautiful. That was an epic turn.
The axe and the orc seem to work in tandem, passing the blaze hatchet together. To make it more dramatic, it's hit, throw back, hit. So the two of you are basically just sharing this axe, beating the crap out of this side of the statue. You actually notice as it starts to kind of shift a little bit more, it seems to be a little bit slower on the side with the dwarf and the orc.
I'm working on it. I just got here.
The half orc's like,
Hey!
ooh, that looks freaking fun.
It's really awesome.
Sam still holding concentration on haste. This is turn 4 of it.
Yeah, and it's
It's a minute.
10.
Is it
Yeah,
10
so
minutes?
it's 10. No,
Oh,
I'm
10
saying
rounds,
it's
10
10
rounds.
rounds,
Okay.
not 10 minutes.
Gotcha. Okay, so what would you like to do?
So I'm trying to remember. Pockets, the only thing that he can hold is the Esper Edge if I give it to him, right?
Yep,
So he can't hold other things.
correct.
Although, Valette backed up a little bit. Not sure it's going to be worth it, though. Okay,
guys are doing
It's just,
really well, by the way.
I don't really have any good spells right now, so I'm just going to cast Lightning Bolt again.
You're almost out of the third quarter. Go ahead and throw me some lightning damage.
28 lightning damage. Save DC's 19.
Failed on the save, so it's only going to take half.
14 damage! I did stuff, guys! I'm not just here to look pretty and make Broxgar better.
Honestly, the haste is doing a great job. Not gonna lie. All right, Broxgar.
Oh yeah, no, like that. The reason I took haste is because it's just such a dark spell.
Yeah. So it'll be Broxgar and Brack. Go ahead and give me them strength saving throws.
16.
19.
Its speed seems to be increased.
Oh, yay.
So it's
Move
moving
Hawk. Yeah.
2 squares now. Brack, go ahead and pull yourself back to the edge of the wall. Both of you fail. So you're knocked prone and you take 7 damage, bludgeoning, as it pushes you down with its weight. And then at the start of your turn, oh crap, 3 fire damage from the weakest 3d10s that I've ever rolled. Or 3d8,
Yay!
sorry. Ah. And then it'll start its smash town. Let's see, am I arranged now? No. Still 1 shy. Alright, so then it's going to be Brack and Brox.
I'm going to be right up against that spike wall soon, guys.
I know it sucks.
I keep moving back like 5 or 10 feet every single turn. Just like I'm trying to stay away from it. I'm trying to stay away from it.
18 hit Brack? No?
No, you gotta get a 20, buddy.
22 to hit Broxgar.
Yeah.
Alright, you'll take 13 slashing and 7 fire. As it brings its whip down upon you. Okay. And that is it for it. Also, it's past the halfway mark of the map, so everyone in the room, you start hearing these whispers in your head. Die, 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 die. And that's all you can really kind of hear in your heads at current. At this point, anybody who's making a concentration roll, you have disadvantage for the roll.
Just to say, Sam just looks around and says, "Mother."
You gain inspiration though, because that's hilarious.
I love it.
Brack. How you guys loving this so far?
No.
I'm having a
I
great
mean-
time.
My
I have like 6 more hits before I'm dead.
what my favorite part of this so far is no one so far has done the smart thing. Not a single one of you have done the smart thing, and it's really fun.
I'm not supposed to do the
What?
smart
Just try to
thing.
push the thing forward?
No, there's
I
these
don't have
little
any strength.
alcoves to the side. You could just step up. and
Yeah,
over.
that's what. I
Yeah.
don't know.
That would be
everyone
the
else
that would be the
stepping in there.
smart thing.
Vrack's gonna let this thing shove him into the wall because that's Vrack. But like,
I'd like to.
Uh,
point
and
out-
Rern would have been in one of these alcoves way up here well long
No,
time
don't,
ago.
don't. Sorry. I'm just saying, that's it. That's all. Brack, go ahead. Don't listen to me though.
Oh man, I'm gonna hit this thing
Yeah.
with a life-ending
Ooh, starting it off hot. All right,
reckless.
give it.
27?
hits. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
So it's 4 times weapon damage. Right. And you're adding your elemental die to this one as well.
Yeah, 4 times the normal weapon damage.
So roll 6
Or-
d6. Because you're missing just the extra 3 dice of the die.
Oh, I'm also missing all the rage damage on that.
Yeah, it'll just be 1 times
The,
reckoning. or rage
yeah,
damage.
the 3 damage.
Okay. Alright. And anything else?
Oh, and I'm adding the 6 damage he gave me as my reaction.
What?
Delay damage.
Oh, yes. Okay.
It's your class.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just fucking with you.
You just said it
Um,
weird.
I'm gonna move her back here, I think.
Okay.
But she doesn't need to be here with me. And I think that's all I can do.
All right. Vrac is done. Ren is up.
Yep. Bianco's going to try again. It's got like a plus 13 to hit, and I've missed 12.
Yeah. That'll do it.
How about 26? Yeah. So it's.
If you just click the word attack, it'll drop the dice on the chat line. There you go.
There you go.
All right. The Honorable Samurai with Katsujin fighting hard. All right. Bullet.
So I realized that this casting this spell doesn't actually let you get a free roll. So I would have used my bonus action to heal myself.
Yeah.
So therefore, I still have judgment.
Okay.
And I kind of want more health because I'm really low.
Yeah. That's your bonus action.
Yep. All right. And this is the quandary I'm in because I don't really have any spells that don't require concentration.
Hooray!
Oh wait, what's this one? Oh, I don't have any second level spell slot. No matter.
And it requires concentration. I don't know if it does.
Yeah. You know what? Let's do the silly thing and use the rest of my spell slots to heal myself some more. Oh no, I'll use my action to use my last 10 of Lay on Hands
Okay.
to heal me another 10.
Cool.
And then I will hope that it's 10 foot and not 15, but it's probably 15, so I'm about to get an attack opportunity. And I move back 30.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna swing at you.
Okay.
Combo.
33 to hit.
What to hit?
33.
KO!
You said 33?
Yep. 33.
3 times 11.
Yeah, that hits.
Strength saving throw.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Fail. So can you because how it's going to work is you're going to where were you positioned to start?
I was right here.
That's where the opportunity attack is going to happen when you leave that square. So
Okay.
from this position here,
Uh-huh.
or that position, that position there, you're going to move back 25 feet.
So yeah, I had it right.
Yep.
That's what happened to me.
And how much damage do I take?
Oh, sorry. It's going to be 29
All
total.
of them.
Yep.
Yeah, there goes all
Oh.
that usefulness.
Yeah, and its weapons do count as magical, and it's fire. Yeah. Cool. Brockgar.
Oh gosh, I've been forgetting my stupid aura where we take less damage. Oh well. Too late.
Well, now
and
they're
then,
affected by it.
Bastard.
So was that all fire or was that?
No, 15 slashing magical, and 14 fire.
So I have 5 more health. All right, I need that plus.
Cool.
All right, and 29 minus 3, 26. So 13 for concentration check at disadvantage.
Yeah.
All right, 25.
Still got the healing stuff. All right, Broxgar, for real this time. Unless you want to jump into, but 18 misses.
Actually, if I
being
could
a
jump in,
13 misses. 23, I'll hit. 10.
That one will work, and then
Bonus
Kilgar makes.
action, switch, and then attack. All right, that'll work. And
Uh-oh.
it's okay.
he's hasted.
So what he's doing, Sam, if you're not paying attention, he attacks with his normal action. Then his bonus action, he's throwing the weapon to the Esper. Then using his extra action to use the Esper to attack.
Yeah.
It's pretty cheating.
It
You're
makes sense.
Smart. Okay, solid. Let me double check this number here real quick because I think I might be getting close, but I'm not sure. Not terribly so. But yeah, been bloodied for a while. All right, Sam.
Guys, guess what I'm going to do?
Cast a real spell.
Dimension door.
Well, I've cast Lightning Bolt, what, twice right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my 6th level spell to cast Otto's Irresistible Dance on the statue. I'm sure
Okay.
that will work. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. I don't think that would work. It's a statue. How is it going to dance?
Just kind of wobbles on its little hinge thing, like its little platform, just bounces back and forth a little bit in time with the music. You
What are you doing?
get the right song. It could work.
I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt because there's, like,
Sure.
unless I want to cast Wall of Fire or Watery Sphere, which will both of those capture the people up in the front line too.
Good damage.
Not much else I can do.
So
33.
halved is 16. Cool. All right.
Wait, are we rounding up or rounding down?
We always round down.
No, wait, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right?
because you rounded up last time, I think,
No,
by accident.
I wouldn't have done that. I'll give you
It
one.
was
I'll give you
17.
one more point.
No. I was actually saying take a point away then.
Oh, okay.
From, like, give him back a point of health because you rounded up one time.
Gosh, if you're on my team, that's fine.
Hey, I just want to be, like, fair. I'm going to also move back.
You son of a...
I am standing against the wall right now, back almost digging into the spikes. Because I don't want to get whipped.
Valette,
Whip it good.
Brack, and Broxcar, strength saving throws.
You guys get a +4 to this. I fail.
Does a 31 pass?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So
Would
does
have been
25.
very
26.
nervous.
Yeah, you both pass. So you don't fall prone. You take no damage from the bludgeoning smashing time. You take 11 points of fire damage, and it goes to its turn.
How much do I take from the bludgeoning?
Oh, you failed.
Yeah.
You're not within range for the fire. The fire is only the front line. But the bludgeoning. Oh, sorry. It's 8.
8?
Mhm.
Alright. So, actually, that's not terrible. So, reduced by 3, so I have 10 health, and a concentration check at disadvantage. Just barely passed.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
And Broxcar move you and Kelgar back. And then it will make its attacks. I am going to... Fucking shit. Next turn,
That's
there's nowhere
a
you
terrible thing to do.
can... Next turn, there's nowhere you can run. There's nowhere you can hide. It's happening.
Shush. You so want us to go into those alcoves. He is so baiting.
If you want to, you can, I guess.
See?
All right.
Go into the alcove, Andy.
Gonna get the fire.
Andy, you go first.
The fire.
No, Andy, you go first. So attacks.
No,
I'm gonna go ahead and it's Brack and Broxcar, I think. So first attack will be against Brack. Longsword. 20.
That's my AC, bruh.
All right. Well, it's a little bit opposite of what happened last time. It's looking like it's going to be 18 slashing and only 9 lightning.
15 slashing.
Oh, right. Reduce it first, then have it.
So
It'll be 15 slashing after Valette's aura blocks some of it, and then you'll take and reduce the 15 by half, which will be 7 slashing, and then 9 lightning.
okay.
and then however much of the 9 plus 7 you want to dump into your delayed damage, you can. And then for Broxgar, Whippica.
Got it.
16.
Replicate
Nice.
good.
Keep,
Got an 18 right now.
keep rolling low on this shit. I just want to crit once, you know? That's what I feel in my bones I should be doing. Brack.
Okay. I'm gonna recklessly attack this.
Okay. That'll work.
24 hit.
Mm-hmm.
All of that. We're doing acid damage again.
Okay. Seems to work. 20 total.
Um,
Second attack
plus another 17 because I'm using my reaction.
for
The
wounded.
Delayed damage.
Yep.
Yeah, I put it all in there, baby. It's the point of having it, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Do it.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
You said you attacked
Yeah,
recklessly.
baby.
You said you
Huh?
attacked
Oh
recklessly.
yeah, you're right. Oh my god, that's why I do
Don't
that
need
all the
inspiration.
time. Woo! I saw the
Nice.
red and just like panicked.
no, everything. I gotta get it out of.
I can't do
I
this.
use inspiration
That's a crit.
Cool.
always.
Give me damage. So, the elemental damage won't work on this one because you've already used it once per turn. So
Right.
10 plus 15. You're rolling damage dice on the. Yeah.
Did it do it wrong?
2d6 plus 5. 2d6 plus 12. It should be 12 for your crit damage, not 2d6. Oh, no, 2d6 is from
Oh,
brutal.
plus-
No, it's right. It's right. You get 1d6
Right?
from your brutal. You get 1d6 from
Yeah.
your half orcness. And then the,
I spent so much time figuring
you nailed
sober.
it.
I thought I did
You nailed
right.
it. You nailed it.
Okay.
So it's 25 points plus 3 for raging. One.
Okay.
Yeah, you had it right.
I'm nervous. Okay.
Sorry, it's like your teacher checking your work in front of you. Oh,
Yeah. man.
I should have done it on the board, man.
Got to I'm nervous.
Should have done it on the board.
Ah.
Let's see.
Yeah, dude.
20.
I'm also going to use my awesome comeback feature. So instead of taking my delayed damage pool at the end of this turn, I'm going to add it back as regain.
Okay. And you can only use that once per short, right?
Short or long, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. A lot of damage. Let me double check, see where we're at.
How's it looking?
That's pretty messed up. So has more hit points
Yeah.
than
Did I-
any of you, I
Did
think.
I catch up to
I was gonna
Brockstar's?
say,
No.
guys, don't worry. It only has 300 more hit points left.
He did a
Yeah,
lot.
baby.
He did a lot of damage. I don't think it's in triple.
I'm doing it.
No, yeah, I think Ren's the only one who has more hit points than him. But yeah, speaking of Ren, cheer up.
Not anymore. Leroy Jenkins. Right here.
Okay.
And what I want to try to do is I want to try to jump up on top of it. Like I'm going to try to ride a little
There's
bit.
no top, but yeah, you can get on the statue portion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like to try to get on the statue.
it goes floor to ceiling. It's a whole wall. As you're doing so, are you bonus action relinquishing Ketsujin from Byakko?
Yep.
And are you moving Byakko back?
Yeah, we could do that.
You can't end your space in the same space as Byakko, so
It's fine. I want to move Byakko into one of the alcoves just to see what's happening.
nothing happens.
So I want to try to be on on the thing, and then could I attack it while I'm on it?
Yeah, that's fine. So if you want, you can go ahead and use the... Are you trained in acrobatics? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Acrobatics. Climb onto a bigger creature. Oh, it's an action to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will climb onto a bigger creature. Yeah,
As your action?
I'll do that.
Okay. So go
As
ahead
my
and make a strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics check contested by the target's dexterity acrobatics.
there we go.
Cool.
I critted it.
Yep, I failed. You are on top of it. If you win the contest, you successfully move into the creature's space and cling to its body. While in the target space, you move with the target and have advantage on attack rolls against it.
Whee!
All right.
Riding that thing.
That's your action. And that's it. Valette.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
So, for all intents and purposes, Ren is no longer in that space.
Ren is there. One
Awesome.
one down.
Alright.
But I'm a little bit higher up, so you could still hit it in the midsection.
Ren is literally 12 feet or so off the ground. Yeah. If he's on like the
Alright.
shoulder
Oh,
chest area,
gosh.
it's more like 18.
I think this is a Leroy Jenkins moment. We gotta try and take this thing out. Quickly.
Oh, don't worry.
So-
I've got my Leroy Jenkins already.
Yeah, baby.
Attack 1, 25 to hit.
That'll work.
Alright, and I'm not gonna bother hoping for a crit because I might miss. So an extra 9 radiant damage
So
on top of that.
a 20, 29.
Alright. And I am now out of spell slots. Then another judgment attack. Yep, miss.
All right. Broxgar.
We swinging.
Get him.
Oh boy.
You lucky bitch.
Yes,
All right.
yes,
22
yes.
points
Yes.
of the slashing.
You're gonna die.
All right, that'll hit. 8 more.
Ah!
That's a miss.
And then
Did you figure his AC out yet?
Yep.
it's a 20.
It's a 20. And then bonus action switch to Kelgar. Kelgar swing. Oh, sorry. Actually, we've been cheating on that one. Because it's a bonus
Yeah,
action.
because it can't get back to him.
It's a bonus action to take it back. So, I'll.
Okay.
I'll
Nah, I've used my bonus action this turn then to take it.
that's fine.
I mean, you do have still a hasted action.
Yeah, you can still attack as you, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, but could Kelgar start it by using the hasted action to
Kelgar
attack and
doesn't
bonus action?
take actions. Kelgar uses his pool. So Kelgar
So-
can't take actions.
Well, no, but if he starts this round with it in his hand, he could attack
Oh,
and
I get
bonus
you.
action.
No, you're right. Smart.
So you can use the 17 and have a 27.
You can do both each turn. You're right. Because you're passing back and forth. Good luck.
That is true, yeah.
So 30 hits. Damage.
Good call, Tim.
Thank you for being
It's a
smart.
shame we didn't have that crit for Kelgar.
I didn't. It took me 3 rounds to figure this whole combo thing out.
You're sitting over here pulling. Trying to...
46 damage just from
Nice.
Kelgar's attack.
Really good.
Sweet.
Let me math. Hold on. How do you want to do it?
Ah, damn it. I was hoping that I could do my Leroy Jenkins. This makes me sad.
Kelgar starts off the round by like taking a huge chunk. Like we've been smashing at the same section of the statue. He just swings with all of his might, and like literally, like a whole 3-foot section of it crumbles into pieces. And then I get up in there with the 2 swings and fucking like start attacking it from the inside out.
Okay. As you're kind of carving into the stone and pushing away at it and breaking the demon part aside, you start to realize that the underside of it is filled with this hellish kind of like liquid, pulsing liquid. And as you see the eyes inside of the demon kind of and kind of reel back and it starts to break apart, the whole wall pulses and then bursts. Dexterity saving throws from everybody in the room.
Ren,
24!
Ren, Brox, and Vrock have +4 to it.
18.
DC is 20.
Oh, I failed.
I am the only one that saved.
Don't
Or no,
seem
that's
happy
Wait,
about
that.
what
it.
was the
Vrock has a
DC?
21.
Varek saved, yeah.
20.
I saw the 17. I didn't add the for automatically.
Yeah. Making me nervous over here,
So
man.
Brack
No, you're
good, Brox no,
Fine,
Sam no, Ren no,
No, I saved. I got a
Oh,
natural 20 plus
Sam
4.
no. Okay, fine. Valette no. Okay.
Bastard.
So if you failed, let me roll some dice here. Bear with me here for a second.
Trying to make the guy with the lowest amount of health over.
Lowest?
No, I said lowest amount overall, like in terms of total.
I am spent.
Not total
Entirely,
currently,
by
but
the way.
maximum health overall.
If you failed that saving throw, you're taking 78 points of fire damage. If you have evasion, or you
Yes, we do.
succeeded on that
Succeeded.
saving throw, you'll be taking half, which is 39 points of fire damage. If this
That's good,
reduces
'cause-
you to 0 hit points, does it?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
You automatically
Two
fail
people.
3 death saving throws.
Good night.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm dead as fuck.
Wait, thank you, Judgment.
What? You're not dead yet?
I get 4 with
No.
Judgment.
So if that's the case, then Sam would cast Good Berries and walk over and shove one in Valette's mouth.
1 second. We're still in initiative. Play it out.
Wait. What about Brock? What about Brock?
Brock's
It's my
dead.
Brox's turn is
guys.
concluding. Death saving throws happen at the beginning of the turn. Brox is
Yeah,
dead.
it's my turn.
Sam is
it's
casting
my
Good Berry
turn.
as your action. Force feeding
I
a Good
cast
Berry
Good Berry as my action.
is an action. So you can't do both.
Force
in the same
feed a
turn.
Good Berry to Valette.
You can't do both in the same
I
turn.
wasn't. Go-
To force feed something to a person is an action.
Okay, well then I'll walk over and.
I have a potion of healing. I could give it to Valette. If you could do something for Brox. Is that a thing?
He is
No,
dead.
I'm dead.
Literally can't do anything. I hold it out to Vrak so Vrak can pick it up and give it to Valette.
That you can do. And
I'm
it's-
gonna do that.
It is an item interaction to take something from someone who's willingly giving it away. So that's good
Yeah.
play.
I
All
will
right.
give it away to him.
Vrak,
I'm gonna do that.
force feed it to Valette.
Yes, sir.
Valette, you are conscious. You awaken and see that laying behind Vrak, who's getting you up, is a burnt, torn apart, just horribly wounded dwarf just laying there. His body looks like it's mainly intact, but it looks like a lot of his blood is everywhere.
I don't have a 3rd level spell slot to cast Revivify.
All right.
That's what I was thinking.
Hilarious.
You pull out the diamond and look at it in your hand, and you go, ah. 15?
Guys,
Sorry, 15?
Wait.
That's your initiative?
Where's Gilbert?
Rockstar, your initiative's out. Sam, your initiative doing anything?
Well, hold on. Let me just double check and see. Oh, you know what? We do have one way that we could probably get him back.
The
Yeah,
wish.
you know what
yeah,
it is,
the
Valette?
wish.
that is consuming Valette's
No,
mind
hold
right
on,
now.
hold on.
Let me
So,
just take 1 second.
just for flavor,
I
you
just
pulled
want.
the diamond out and realized you didn't have the spell. Okay.
And
then
you remember
last-
that you used your spell slots to heal yourself, or is that what you did the last one?
Yeah.
Well, it was a thing that I could heal others too. The
Yeah.
idea was that as people went
That-
down, I could bring them back
That's
up.
fine. So ready? You ready for this?
Well, hold on.
He wants to do a thing.
I want to do a thing.
Do it.
I'm going to see if I can modify Valette's memory. No, I'm not going to do it.
You see on initiative 1, Brack, unless you have anything, probably screaming in pain and agony as Broxgar lays there completely dead.
I assume Brack is like jumping down to start doing CPR like
Oh,
they
yeah.
do. Like he's not realizing that he's dead.
I-
Like he's gonna. If you want a medicine check or
That's-
whatever, I'll do it. But he's a fucking dead
That's
body.
fine. That's fine. Valette, as you are holding the diamond there and kind of like in agony looking at it and then thinking about the ring, a hand takes the diamond from yours. I got this. A blue gnome kneels down next to Vrak, looks at Brox. You're one of Kurgodzer's heroes. Now's not your time to die. And he casts Revivify with the 3rd level spell slot that he had remaining.
Okay, we seriously need a new fucking name.
No, we are
Bastard.
Kurgozzler's heroes.
Now we are.
I accept it.
And that is where I will
You
end
guys
the
are a
session.
bunch of fucking idiots.
Wow.
Kevin,
And Kevin wasn't even here for it.
Kevin, if you watch this, I'm just gonna need you to live up to that epicness. That's all I'm gonna need from you moving forward.
Woo!
Thanks for watching. I'm gonna end the session.
Okay,
Oh,
I'd like to say I really wanted Valette to use